Hello, everyone. What's up? We're gonna be chilling today. Little early, but thought couple people are waiting, so make sure everything's working, and we'll get started. The Tokyo Ghoul. How you doing? Howdy, Corey. I'll say. All right. Everything seems good. What's up, Green? So, we're gonna be chilling today. That's literally the title says it, and then I'm specifically meaning it. What I want to do is just kind of relax, and I don't even want to be very creative today. Thought about this last night. I was watching like one of those longer videos people make where they're just chilling. Um, so I want to do the same thing, but I don't really want to focus on like what kind of builds I'm gonna do or anything like that. I just want to hop into a regular world and just my idea here today to give us some kind of direction as to just like not just play the game like you normally would. I want to do like a ridiculous farm, and I'll let you guys decide real quick. Should I do shaders or no shaders? I was thinking no shaders because this is just so basic. So I'm gonna rock no shaders for a minute. Uh, Anyone told me I sound like Dipper? I believe so. I think I saw that. What's up, sleepyhead? Um, yeah, I think somebody did say I sounded like that person. I looked it up. If they haven't posted in the last 14 years, and that's the channel I'm thinking of, is everything seems good. I think. Let's check. Yeah, everything seems pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of the cam is in a weird place, and I'll acknowledge that. Um, focus. There we go. But I'm in the closet. This is the coveted closet. Here's the walls I was talking about. Um, so yeah, it's just the only place I could put it, but I think it's fine. Anyway, let's not focus on that. What are we at, real quick? I'm gonna cut the VOD here. 5 minutes in. I want the VOD to be a watchable video. Closet seems comfy. It is. I actually had. Let's grab some wood. I had like the first day that I was in here, I was kind of just playing something, or I was working on a video, and I was doing a lot of it without talking. And I was like, I felt like a kid for some reason. Something about the closet really made me feel like a kid. Um, just so you know, it's 2:53 a.m. with me, so I might fall asleep. All good, dude. All good. Yeah, Minecraft streamer. I got. What is this, dude? I hate these people. Let's chat away this message. Are they finally? Yeah, it didn't. What? Golly, I want to start my thing. One second, I gotta check something real quick. How did I get signed out of Kick? I just signed into this. I wasn't even gonna stream on Kick, but I'm like, why not? It literally doesn't affect anything if I do or don't. So I might as well. I can get rid of that. No, I've been signed out of Kick. Every time I try to do something, I get signed out of Kick. Beautiful. All right, you know what? We're gonna go off Kick. I don't care. I'm not dealing with Kick's bots and stuff. Screw it. All right. What am I at? 6:30. I'll do. Sec. I want to get a picture of this. All right, 6:45. Perfect. So yeah, let's get started here. So my goal, if I didn't say it already, I think I kind of hinted, but like I said, I just want to farm. I just want to make like a ridiculous farm, set up like a farm area. I don't even care if I have a house. I kind of just want to have like a ridiculous farm. That's kind of my goal for today and future. I mean, we could have different kinds of farms. I just want to have like a stupid farm, like hills worth of wheat and sugarcane or something. Feeling like a kid thing is real though. I remember hiding from my parents and play Pokemon on the DS. Yeah, maybe that is it. I couldn't figure out why it being in the closet here has made me feel like a kid, a couple times where I'm, like, playing video games, but, it's cozy, so that's probably has something to do with it, most likely. But, yeah, I'm gonna get started here with a couple of the basic things, and I don't even care about getting like, I'm gonna get some iron if I see it, but we're not gonna hop right into the caves. We're gonna get started on this farm. Like I said, I kinda just wanna chill. I wanna chill, I wanna play, uh, some basically farming simulator, I guess. I just wanna make a huge farm, and if you ask me why, I have no idea. I don't know. It's just something I wanna do. It's kinda the perfect seed for it. We could set up the farm, like, right here. I just wanna have huge wheat field. That's what I was picturing of doing. I don't know why. And we're next to this big thing here, so we can get some coal, and there's a little bit of iron right there. Might have some easy access to stuff. Hiding under the sheets of my iPad playing Minecraft. Hope my parents didn't catch me. Yeah. Yeah. I remember doing that. Minecraft wasn't a thing back when I was doing that, but I would play on like my Game Boy, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or something like that. Hiding under the sheets. All right, so yeah, let's we are gonna need some iron for a bucket, I guess. So that'll but we can start the farm over here, I guess. Let's do that. Let me get some I need to get some stone. So we might as well go over there. I want to at least have stone tools. Gonna Adriana Jones, how you doing? So we'll grab some stone here and that iron. That's 3 iron for a bucket. I don't really need to get iron tools or anything like that. How we doing, Koji? I haven't streamed since that video popped off actually. What am I I don't know why I have this up. Let me see here. Grab the seed. Oh yeah, thank you, hon. Yeah, if anybody wants the seed, I've gotten so many comments on that other video. There's the seed for this. I've gotten so many comments on that other video about the seed and the shaders, even though I put it in the description. I get like a couple comments every day on that video that had 1,000,000 views. Not gonna lie, this is what I expected you look like. Oh yeah, you know, it is funny. Like I said, I haven't streamed since that video popped off, since months before that video popped off. And I'm sure most people don't check the live tab. After all the videos you watch, this is what you imagine I look like? Hell yeah. Gonna finish the playing Minecraft without rushing. I did. I finished it. I finished it to my standard of finishing. This channel is not meant for um, the coziest one. I may do another entry in there, but like I said, it's not going to be top of the priorities. I did the beating Minecraft without rushing. That was the part 2, and that wrapped up the series. I don't really do series here. That's the second channel you can check out. I have like really laid back series going on over on the second channel. Um, and actually, we'll need a hoe because that's what the focus is going to be today. Like I said on that video, that was my type of video to calm down. Good, good. Yeah, I'm glad. That's what I hope. If anybody's gonna get anything out of the videos, is to kind of relax. Been watching the second channel series since it started. Oh, what's up, James White? How you doing? Thank you. That video is so like that channel is so it's dark. I'll get his words in a second. That channel is just so like just me, I guess, because there's no editing going on for the most part. So if people like the videos over there, I really do appreciate that. Eating a plate of hot wings. Don't call me out late. What did I say? I remember. All right, we're gonna. Did I get that iron? I can actually get copper. I kind of forgot that was a tool thing. We're playing on a newer update, but not the newest update. I could not get the streaming software I'm using to cooperate with the newest update for some reason, so we're not gonna use it. Where was that iron? Do I have free cam on this? I don't want to use free cam. Okay, I do. I don't want to use it. And this will be a stream only world, so any entries I have of this world, you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. I will not log on to here without streaming it. That's kind of the plan. I've had a world like this before, but it was a hardcore world, and I wasn't really vibing with it. About to get a snack. This content is good for eating. That's what I keep hearing. All right, yeah, I'll belt up some of this stuff. What do we got? 9. That's fine. Okay. Ooh, we got pumpkins too. I see some spruce trees, so that's good. Like I said, I'm not going to focus on building anything. Just kind of farming. Just want to like turn my brain off, stream a little bit, hang out with chat, and play Minecraft. So that's why I don't want to like focus on building. I wish there was a jungle here somewhere. That way I could get melons, but we can search for that maybe. Always wondered how the Minecraft play get the updates. How the Minecraft I play on will get the updates. What do you mean? Is only typing on Twitch? Oh yeah, are you? I don't even have that open. I just have it pop up on screen right here so people can see what's going on the other on Twitch. All right, yeah. So let's I got this. Let's smelt up some stuff, and then we can actually make a bucket, which is good. Get a couple furnaces. That going. That going. Perfect. Okay. And I do need food. Yeah, I actually do need food. Let's get these cows. The village should have some cows to steal later if I want to do that. Eventually, we'll obviously have a bunch of animals, but I don't know how much of the farming part or the like agriculture I'll be doing today, as opposed to um, what is animals horticulture? Not sure. Play an education edition. I don't have any takeover. Education edition. I've never heard of anybody playing on that. I don't even know what that really means, honestly. I saw a Mudflaps video once where I think he was trying to beat Education Edition, but that's really all I know about it, is that you can't beat it, technically. Or he did, but you're not really supposed to. I came over to YouTube. Hell yeah. I think we're good on food. I'll have to get a bit more cobble. I can't run now. But I can get a smoker. You play Education Edition, really? What's the difference? I mean, there's obviously a huge difference, but like, what is it? What is the limitations, rather? All right. Oh, what am I doing? I have Spotify. Let me play this. It's too quiet in the background. Is that too loud? I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. It's probably too loud. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. If you guys can't hear it, let me know. Or if it's too loud, let me know. Gotta love Minecraft music. C418 is the GOAT. Music in this game will forever be top 3 soundtracks. I have unironically listened to it in a car ride on the way to work or something like that. I've done that. It's been a while since I've done it, but there was a period of time, maybe last summer, where I was doing it. I came across the channel some time back, and I've been addicted to it. Like, your work for real. Thank you. Appreciate that, Zane. Basically, Minecraft, you still get survival, creative, adventure, and hardcore, but there is also chemicals and lab stuff. Really. And the drawbacks are I can't use mods. Okay, that's pretty cool. Not much of a difference. It's just that updates are really late. Playing it right now? Hell yeah. Ooh, do I have enough? I do have enough for a bed. Nice. Okay. We're going to go to sleep. We're not playing peaceful. Actually, the video I got coming out next week, because I've just recently started getting comments about people saying they played peaceful. But I've already been working on my next video is going to be playing peaceful mode. But we're not playing that today. I still want to like have the option to beat the game and everything. Can't play any Minecraft for the rest of the week until I get a new GPU for my computer. Oh, that sucks, dude. All right, let's get one more cobble. I'll probably need more anyway. And I can make a copper tool. So I think I have enough for like 1. Oh, there we go. Never mind. We're going to have enough for like everything then. Perfect. I used to only play peaceful. I never did. This is the first time I played peaceful in the video that I'm playing right now. Like, I think genuinely the first time I played it. Outside of maybe an adventure map. I don't think I've ever played more than a few days on peaceful. I've never played it. So I believe that. made another craft. We'll just leave that there. We can have crafting tables around. Don't see the point of spending actual years of your life if you'll never get back on a world you can't lose in seconds. I mean, hardcore, if you're talking about hardcore, I love hardcore. It's probably my favorite way to play because there's just a, you know, you can lose it. So it means a lot more. Oh, what the heck? All right, so yeah, we'll make some copper tools. Why not? Get a pickaxe and I'll wait for the stone hoe to break. Everything else can kind of chill. Oh, let's get a smoker real quick. For some reason, a controversial item to craft, but I'm going to craft it. Hopefully it doesn't make everybody mad. Is that going to be yeah, that'll be enough. And we'll cook up some of this food before I die. Doesn't matter much if you do, though. I need to go to work. Will this be uploaded so I can watch it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this will be up. I save all these. I'll actually crop it to the start because there was about 6 minutes of wasted time, so you don't have to go scrubbing through it to find a good point. Appreciate it, Zane. See you later, dude. Wait, what is this? No, we don't want to listen to this one. All right, might as well get a chest plate, I guess. And then I'll get an axe. And then we can actually get started on this farm. I don't want to have to break my way through every grass around just to get seeds going. I want to actually, like, farm them. So we'll make a bucket real quick. Okay, put this on. We have 12 seeds already, so not bad. And I'll actually plant some of these trees. Oops. Guess it's figuratively speaking double-edged blade, meaning you lose it and you never go back, but you can have a lot of fun in it, and it means more than a survival. Yeah, exactly. The world means a lot more. There's a video on my second channel people can check out. It's called, like, Revisiting Old Worlds or something like that. And I actually, the hardcore world that is still running, technically, is one of my favorites I've ever had. It beats the survival world that has had more days played. But it's my favorite world I've ever had, though. Like, a personal hardcore world is just, it's great. And I gotta go back to it. Kind of like a forever world until I die, obviously. I'm creating a YouTube channel and did it off the inspiration of your playing Minecraft without rushing videos. Have any tips? Yeah, just upload. Upload. Don't think too hard. Like, if you go back to the beginning of this channel was never meant to be anything. Now it's my main thing and could potentially be a job at some point, even maybe in the near future. 3, 4. But at first, you know, you can't focus too hard on a lot of things. So, just upload with some level of consistency. Have a schedule in your head, or you could say it out loud, and just upload. Upload. Figure out what works, what doesn't work, but don't stress about it. Me and my girlfriend are currently watching the stream to wind down, and we've binged watching your videos for the past few days. Thank you. I can't actually read that name. Like, dark blue. Control Riley? Thank you, dude. I die in most stupid ways possible. Hey, man, I've lost a lot of hardcore worlds. Oh, that's not gonna cook. We'll just put that in there. Okay, might need to have a couple of different things, but we're just gonna have our stuff out right now. Like I said, I'm not gonna focus on having a house. I don't want to go towards that village right now either. Let's start planting this stuff. We'll start in this little bowl, and then we'll go out towards everything around it. It's like a big circle. I just want to make a stupid size farm. Hopefully I get a decent amount done today, but if not, this is definitely something I can easily come back to. I literally had the thought, like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I just don't want to be creative today. I just want to zone out, play what is amounting to a simulator game when you're just farming, and that's all you're doing. Should get a fresh cut for Easter and shave, like, stuff. Like, get a new look. Oh, really? Nah. I think I'm stuck. I think I've gotten to the point where I can say that I will stick with this look for the rest of my life until maybe I go bald. But that's not really in my genetics, to be honest. Hopefully it's not. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. There we go. I'd get a ton of logs, smelt the logs together to make charcoal. I know, but there's so much coal right there. I don't think I should. I'm just gonna waste the wood. Because I might put fences around. I don't know. We're not gonna we're not gonna do it now. But I might end up putting fences around. And I'll have to tear through some of these top layers like this so that we don't have like too hilly of an area to put because that gets annoying with the wheat. You have like to put water in small spots to cover them. Actually, you have my boyfriend who is also in stream, watch your videos all the time. Pretty cool, thank you guys. Got a Mac because my PC broke and I need to figure out how to play Minecraft on my Mac. Haven't been able to play. Is it more difficult? I think you can just download it. I mean, whether it allow, I mean, you should be able to. It's 2026. Like, there's no way you can't play Minecraft on a Mac. I don't know if with modding is easy though. Put these in here. We're gonna get plenty of dirt, so that's not really important. And I guess we'll just like break some stuff. Oh yeah, and get these going as well. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna focus on the wheat first, and then we can add like sections to it. But I just want to get a big wheat section going before anything else. But I'm gonna take these before I forget they're here, and maybe we'll go see what they have at the village, get some extra stuff. Playing on Mac, just like PC download. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought so. How often do I stream? I used to stream every week. There was a period of time for maybe months that I streamed every week. I don't have a schedule now. I haven't streamed in months. This is the first time in a while. And usually when I come back to streaming, it doesn't pop off so well. But yeah, 20 viewers in here, so seems to be going pretty good right now. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of depends. I just get so busy, like focused on videos. I got the second channel that I post things on now. I don't want to like say I'll post at a specific time or amount of frequency anyway. Trying to debate whether I buy the thingy or for the gas or not. What does that mean? What thing for the gas? All right, let's go to the village and see if we can get some seeds going. You don't mind me asking, how old are you? I'm guessing 24, 26. Yep, 26. Born in 2000. I'm the N1 Pro Mac and above, got no issues. Well, I imagine with the Pro Mac, you probably wouldn't have any problems. I just don't know how to download it. I just need to Google it, but I'm lazy. I just download the launcher. I think you can get it. Well, you can't get it on the Windows Store because you're on Mac, but you can get it on like Minecraft.net. You have any idea for future videos at all? Yeah, I have a few videos I'm going to work on. So my next video is going to come out next week, probably next Sunday, is me playing peaceful mode. It's going to be called like I played peaceful mode or something like that. A very simple video, but it's kind of got the vibe of this stream, so that's I'm kind of vibing with that right now. But and then I have an idea for like me actually completing Minecraft is be the title most likely. And in that, I will focus on a lot of the things that I've been ignoring over the years because I've been playing the game for like 15 years or something now. Yeah, this year will be 15 years. So like I kind of get stuck in like certain ways where updates come along and I just basically completely ignore them. Pieces of them anyway. And I'll have to list down like some of the things I've ignored, but off the top of my head is like the trials. I've never even messed with the ocean monuments. I never do. I don't really care much for them. But I want to focus on a lot of things that I normally ignore in a world and actually complete Minecraft. And then I think I have another video where I'm going to add mods to extend the Minecraft endgame. So like further armor tiers and different things I can think of like that. Trail ruins? Is that the ones that are just like on the side of the road or like on the side like in the woods or whatever and you use like the feather thing? I've never used the feather thing. Cheapest stream. God, these people. Hold on. Yeah, good job, buddy. Good job. So yeah, that's like the few ideas I have for the next few videos. Try to write down stuff so I can like keep the ideas in my head. And that might be it for now. I appreciate it, O'Reilly, for becoming a member, I think. I assume that's what that is. I have to take a peek. Yep, thank you. Appreciate that. Why did this just pop up? Hold on, sorry, I have to fix this. The loot sucks. Yeah, I know that. That's probably why I've ignored it. But the trails thing I've never had, or I don't even know if I've used the hammer thing. What's that called? The hammer. I never remember the name of it. There's like a hammer. I've never used it. Not once. So that kind of stuff is what I'll do in that video. I mean, I'll actually beat the game and everything like I normally do, but I want to focus on those things as well. Use that feather thing not so long. I've used it once, but not on that. I've used it to get like the scoots or whatever off of an armadillo. Is there a farm here? Am I ignoring the farm? I expected there to be a farm here. Ooh, we'll grab that sugarcane too. Where's the farm? Go figure. I mean, I guess that's fine. I was just going to rob their seeds anyway. I'll take the potatoes and the apples. And a book. Why not? Fortune will be handy for like potato farming later. If you're in school, just download MC Education for now. Oh, is that free? Oh, there's the farm. Okay, we'll get a few seeds out of this. I got some carrots. That's good. I'm not going to focus on any of that at the moment just because I want the farm to be massive but also make sense. So if we're going to get to a certain scale, I'll have like sections because that's what normal farms do. They'll have like sections of different crops. Ooh, there's a ruined portal right there. My high school supports it, I guess. It's free. No one uses it except for like 5 of my friends. I mean, if you don't have Minecraft, from what it sounds like, it's pretty normal for the most part, based off what somebody else said. If you bought it for PC, you don't need to buy it for Mac. Yeah, you shouldn't have to buy it. Yeah, I'll take those because I always forget. I guess I'll take the hoe. Why not? And why not? Take all that. Come back to this for later when we need to go to the end in this world, which is definitely not going to be this stream. I'm not going to focus too much on that kind of stuff. Is it jungle? No, that's fine. I got 20 seeds, and I can actually utilize the... Let me break grass along the way. I can utilize the leaf litter for once. Make a... What is that called? Wow. Am I dumb? What is it? Composter. Make a composter. And we can get bone meal that way. Speed things up a little bit. But at some point, we'll have too many seeds to work with. Most of them hit the 2-week phase. I've been riding... I haven't hit the 2-week phase ever. Yo, Green Basketball, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that, dude. It didn't pop up. Yeah, there you go. Appreciate it. I've never hit the... I've never had a 2-week phase just because I always go longer than 2 weeks. But I've had like maybe... One time I stopped playing Minecraft over the course of the last 15 years. I stopped playing Minecraft for like a year towards the end of high school, maybe a year or two. And then ever since then, I've been playing, and I may have had like a month or two I wasn't playing that much. But I was busy. But I've been playing pretty much consistently for the last few years at least. Where's my farm? I've kind of lost my way here. Said I'm too lazy. Fair enough, dude. I started this year in high school. Oh, you're in 9th grade? Oh, snap. It's been a while for me. When was I in 9th grade? 2014, I think I got 9th grade. All right. Yeah, okay, we're good. We got plenty of space here. Been playing since, like, I don't know, I remember a time. You don't even remember a time before the Minecraft tutorial books came out? Oh, appreciate that, Control Riley. Thank you for the super chat. What has been your favorite video to make so far? My favorite video to make. I've always had a quick answer to that, but I'm not sure if it's true anymore. Oh, I don't have enough here. Oh, I can go out a little bit. My favorite video to make is probably... I'll pull it up real quick because I want you guys to see what I'm talking about. A video that I guarantee not a single person in this chat has actually watched. And I'm not sure why it did poorly in comparison to everything around it, but let me pull it up real quick. I'm actually wanting to show you this. Put my channel real quick. Drag this over. Videos. Right here. This is my favorite video I've ever made by far. Maybe not by far. I've enjoyed a lot of these videos, but this one right here. Stranded in a barren wasteland in Minecraft Hardcore. One of my favorite videos, mainly because I think it was a 6-hour session or more where my brother joined me. It was meant to be just a video by myself, and my brother ended up joining me, and we finished it off. And the ending was one of my favorite endings I've done. It just was great. It was such a great video to record. I'm very happy with that video, but it did horrible. Horrible. Even for the time, it did horrible. Didn't even get 1,000 views. Is that a challenge? What are you talking about? Sorry. I'm missing here. Peak video, though. Thank you, Jameson. Anyways, I'm tired. Peace out, Minecraft guy. Do you watch anime? No, I'm not a big fan of anime. Mainly just because of the art style. I don't know why. I've never liked the art style very much. That's sweet that your brother was in it. Add it to my watch list. Appreciate that. All right. Such a goofy song. I put this in a video recently. Let's actually start. Well, this is not going to be where the sugarcane sits, but I'm going to grow some so that we can actually have more to plant later. Can't believe my husband is spending money on this. Jameson's been a member for, yeah, I'm going to say 10 months. Joseph was up until recently. Loved Heated Rivalry. No, I did. I never watched that. Somehow I watched the one before it and one after it, but not that one. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Because I had a video very similar idea, but it was like a cold wasteland or something. Actually, that'd be good all the way. And that video did fine. It got a couple thousand views, which was the normal at the time. I'm not sure what happened with that one. What's up, Will? Thank you for your 10 months. I think Will might have been the first member. All right. Have Fortnite Minecraft seed? Oh, favorite Minecraft seed. I wouldn't know it. Probably the last video, actually, the Minecraft, the one that just recently popped off. That was probably my favorite seed. It was such a cool spot to be in. 2, 3, 4. I'm a big fan of that one. Will's no longer... Okay, I'm not going to repeat that. Jameson sniping it. Is Will wired? What? No, that's me. I'm wired. Will's British. Season 3 of The Wired MSP will be soon. Oh, did somebody ask that? I didn't even see that. Oh, when is there a date for season 3? Soon, yeah, soon. I'm gonna get it done soon. I just I have to add some things to update all the stuff, and I just haven't gotten down to it yet. Oh, come on. I use this one. Something oddly satisfying about doing this. This is kind of why I wanted to. And then we'll throw on here. I actually got to get some slabs. I like to throw the slabs on this stuff so it doesn't get lost in these holes. David is wired. Yes, my name is David. That is my name. Let's get some slabs. Subsessive? I don't think Will's obsessive. Catch some in the Discord, you might say some crazy stuff, but what? Not yet, buddy, not yet. Okay, and then I'll throw one here. It's the only problem with like these areas is you have like these random water spots, but it doesn't really matter when it's all covered in seeds. You can't even tell. I'm Iron Man. Did I crack a Red Bull? It's only 9:30 at night. I know I was going to drink a Ghost before I started this, but I have to go to work at... I got to be at work at 10 a.m., which is not normal for me. I work second shift normally, and I got to work about 12 hours. So I was like, you know what? I'll save it for the morning. If Wired has a wife, possibly IRL live stream, so no one random will on him or try anything weird. He can keep it family friendly. What? I do have a wife. She is in chat. Wired as well is my one. It's like another account I have. She uses that for the YouTube Premium. All right, I should actually start getting some of this leaf litter. I'm gonna clean up this whole forest and just take all the leaf litter. And then, you know what? Actually, real quick, we'll grab another piece of iron to make a hopper, so that we can just have this stuff. Actually, we need 2 hoppers. Dang. There's got to be some iron in there. I'm going to go to sleep, and then we'll go grab some iron so we can get 2 hoppers and have some auto bone meal going on. This is not what I expected when I came back to live stream today. I was expecting... Normally Sundays are pretty slow, and I haven't streamed in months. The chat is popping off right now. Wired has a wife, then no one random will hit on him. We can get an IRL live stream. I do. Hitting on Wired, though. Yeah, Will does do that. This is what the people want. Still sipping on that Ghost from earlier. Oh, yeah. Are you? Yeah. I just want to be able to go to sleep tonight. I'm already going to have trouble with it. I don't have to go to sleep like super early, but I need to go to sleep by at least like 2. So I don't feel crappy. I'm covering Richard, my processor. So I'm doing 2 jobs for the whole week, and I have to work 12 tomorrow. Oh, cool. That's enough. I don't have to go hunting for any more iron. Perfect. I'm working nights this week, so I don't care. Yeah, fair enough. I cannot live that schedule, though. That swing shift? I can't do it. If you don't mind me asking, what music are you into? I listen to modern folk. I don't even know if that's the genre anymore. I mean, some pop folk, some modern folk, whatever. Head in the Heart. Some more folky Zach Bryan songs, not so much the country stuff. Lumineers are a popular one. Gregory Alan Isakov. Mumford and Sons. I have school tomorrow, so I'm staying up forever. Hell yeah. If me and you are winning with schedules this week. Are you on the same thing? Well, it's like a waterfall in front of this thing. You know, at some point, actually, oh, that's kind of cool. At some point, let me maybe take a screenshot to remind myself here. Like the waterfall, maybe. I'll forget what this is, but maybe it'll remind me. This would be like a cool little base to kind of leave natural like this, but have different platforms and stuff. Did I miss the desk making? If I did, like earlier, no, this has been together for a while, man. Free to make a bat cave, yeah. Could make a bat cave. Work 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yeah, I work second. That's about second shift hours, kind of. I work 2:45 to 11:30 p.m. All right, so let's smelt this. I do have the coal for it now. That's good. Split that up. Why does that keep happening? And then put some of this other stuff away real quick. Don't need pretty much half of this stuff. Yeah. And then we'll use these to make... I don't have enough. I gotta get some wood. That's why I don't want to burn all of it. What's your favorite C418 track? I don't know. I mean, it probably got to be like... I love Clark quite a bit. Excuse is a pretty good one. I'm trying to think. It's got to be like Subwoofer Lullaby or Sweden or something. But like close second as any of the other two I listened. Or other few I listed. If you don't mind me asking, where do you work? Well, I won't tell you where I work, but I work at a plastic manufacturer. I'm a supervisor on second shift. Sweden is really good. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's one of my favorite ones. I actually, I've kind of struggled to, a lot of the ones I start are, what am I saying? A lot of the videos I start now, I have like a specific intro style, I guess, kind of now, ever since that video popped off. And my nose is itching so bad. I have struggled to use any other song that isn't Sweden. Because it's kind of like a perfect middle ground. Where it's not so sad as like Subwoofer Lullaby, but it's still pretty chill. I need 2 of these. And it can make these. I actually need 3 of those. Get that. Jesus, why does my nose itch so bad? Everyone, what do you think of the situation? Yeah, he always says that. All right, so yeah, let's get this. I need another one of these, actually. I think. I don't even know if this works like this, but we're going to see real quick. Bro. Imagine you can just do this. I need, Jesus, why the frick is my nose itching so bad? I need, not another one of these. Use that. Perfect. Throw that down. Then another one of those and that. I think that will work. Let's load up some to find out. I don't see why not. That's just going to drop into there and not just like drop out of the top. Obviously not going to be very fast, but it's way better than me sitting here. Okay, perfect. Way better than me sitting there doing it. I'm going to just clean up this forest right now. The kind of stuff I was trying to do today. Very simple. Don't have to use your brain much. I missed something here. Has more plastic in him than... What? This stuff has to have, like, no other use, to be honest. Like, it's probably the worst decorative ground block. I rather use like wildflowers. And it's people say to use it for fuel, but like, and I guess it is good for fuel if you set up like a hopper system, but it goes so fast. End up just throwing it out half the time. When will I wear wigs? I don't think I'll ever wear a wig. If for some reason I start balding, I will just be bald. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Have I worn wigs? No, I've never worn it. Hon, what are you talking about? Alright, so that got a 6 from like 2.5 or 2 and a few, so that's not bad. I have to pay attention to this. I don't want to just run through like breaking all the grass. Some of it's gonna need to be broken, where wheat's gonna go, but I'm not exactly sure where that is just yet. I can imagine you have a sweet bald spot right on the top of your head. On the top of my head? No. There you go. I can't get over how awkward this is for a space. I feel like nobody said anything about it, so whatever. I guess it's not that bad. But I used to have the other one like over here, and it was like pretty head on, like, but this is just over here. I do have gray hairs. Yeah. Pump some oxygen into here. I do have some gray hairs. Unfortunately, I'm starting that. It sucks. I'm not a fan. Not something I thought I would have cared about, but now that it's happening, I'm like, oh, hopefully it's just a matter of me having a crappy diet or something. Farting in here? And sometimes, not right now, though. I'm not. You're too old. You're too old for gray hairs, dude. I'm too. That doesn't make any sense. Will, thanks for the 5, dude. We want a bed making stream. We will get what we want, Dave. I don't even have the bed in here anymore. Where am I gonna do that? I don't stream on my phone. I can't set that up. Does your wife play Minecraft? Oh yeah. Everybody I know plays Minecraft. I mean, except for like my younger brothers. He loves it. We all play Minecraft. Yes, we do. Still liking the recording pod? Yes, I do love it, actually. Very nice. It is helping me get a lot more stuff done, even if not on the main channel on the second one. Because before, you know, wife would need to go to sleep, and I'd have to stop recording at a certain time. I suppose I could have recorded, but I find it a little awkward to do it when somebody's like right next to me. Streaming's a little different. Jameson with the 10. Thanks, dude. What are you talking about? We know. Soon. That's what I keep telling everybody. At this point, I'll just never start season 3, and then I'll just keep saying soon. Let's just have that as a running gag. Just never start it. Keep saying soon. Been soon for a while. Exactly. See, you know. You get it already. I can't get over my nose itching. Like, I don't understand this. Somebody's talking about me right now. Isn't that what they say? Smash tag soon. Should play together and stream. Yes, we end up doing that when I do have the SMP going. I always stream the launch, and then, you know, I might throw in a random stream occasionally outside of the launch. I'm on the toilet. It hurts. Are you at work? All right. Now we can do some of these to get some extra seeds. Oh, actually, somebody asked earlier, Joseph. This Mr. Some Dude there is the guy that was in the video I was talking about. Somebody asked what my favorite video I've made is, and the one that we recorded. There he is, right there. Oh, that's actually, no, that is pretty effective. Let's clean out the forest. Make this look like a pre-1 point. When the heck did the leaf litter come out? 121 or 120? Oh, day shift now. I forgot. Yep. That's lame. The video no one watched? Yes, the video no one watched. Ironically enough. I remember being aggravated at the time. It's so long ago now, it doesn't matter, but I'm like, dang, I loved that video, and it completely bombed. My family comes to my stream. Yeah, they watch. DW? What does that mean? Ending was funny. Yeah, the ending was great. Ending was great. It is actually the most watched part. I've looked at the retention graph once. We're the biggest supporters of the cable man. That's not a bad way of doing that. Can water bucket mow the leaf litter? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. He doesn't get paid. Does not get paid. If streaming ever became like a lucrative thing for me, then maybe I would, but it's not really something that I do to make any kind of money. Oh, bam. What is this song? Ward. I've never listened to this one. I might have to add this to the, I have like a folder for all the music I use in videos. I might have to add this one. Pays his brother-in-law before his wife. I do not. I don't pay anybody. And I just gave you money. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna hold that one, Will. This is unpaid labor. Are you? He doesn't have to be mod. Luckily, I mean, granted, I don't have hundreds and hundreds of viewers, but I've never really had to worry too much about modding the chat. You know, hope to God that stays that way, everybody. But the auto mod takes care of, or that holds a lot of questionable things, and most people are just cool. Now, if I made, it's probably because the content I make. Like, if I made like, you know, super edited, crazy in your face stuff that everybody is so happy that I don't make. Then maybe the audience would be more inclined of the kind of people that are gonna need to be moderated. Probably the person who has been timed out. I think you might have been once or twice. This is actually, I don't know who suggested the water. I think it might have been green. Oops. But thank you. That's actually way better. It's way more efficient. Min-maxing my chill Minecraft playthrough here. I gotta make sure to go down there and grab that. This looks so much better. I mean, I don't know. I question the leaf litter sometimes. Like, I like it because it adds some character to the lore of the forest, but like, I also hate it. Like, the birch forest has way better litter with the wildflowers. Same kind of entity anyway. There was only one incident I remember where chat had been manually moderated. Yeah. Yeah. I was regularly streaming then too. Like once a week. Sometimes I get timed out on streams and I get in trouble for accident because sometimes I spam without thinking. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really care too much about that. Unless it's like crazy. Or you can't keep up with anything else. Alright, so I'm going to wait for the rest of this so we can expand a little bit more. And I gotta keep an eye on this too, because once we actually get to the sugarcane part, then I want to have some to plant, and I'll have to wait for this too. Which I should start planting some other things as well for the exact same reason, so maybe I'll do that right here real quick. This will be a temporary, just growing spot to get more of everything. I'm about to have to... Red Bull's gone now? Hell yeah. I feel like Red Bull is one of the least... isn't it like one of the least caffeinated energy drinks now? Because everything is so extreme. And Red Bull's never updated. Like by volume anyway. Let's get an iron hoe, I guess. Gives a little bit more durability. And I gotta grab the potatoes and the carrots. Like the watermelon flavor? I don't know if I've had that one. I'm not a huge Red Bull guy. I love the Juneberry one, and that's basically the only reason I buy any of them, is to occasionally have a Juneberry one. Yeah, this doesn't really have to have any kind of... Gosh. Any kind of system to it at all. This is just to get this stuff growing. Don't care the order. Want to get it planted to have more when I get to actually planting all of it. It's down. Just throw these around, even though I'm probably going to end up coming around this part and planting things as well. There's only like 180 per can. Like a 16 ounce. I feel like I get put in the timeout corner where like I could pause for chatting. You seem alright so far. To be fair, Red Bull's stance on their drink is, well, we sell drinks. Wait, we sell drinks. I forgot. Wait, what? What? We sell drinks. Okay. I don't... Is that really they're like... I feel like that's stance on anybody. Entertainment company. Yeah. Like a sports thing now. They don't have to. But I don't like... I'm just so used to caffeine, I can't really get anything out of it. Like, I'll drink a C4, you know, which is probably the closest to the feeling any kind of awareness or awake, you know? And that'll get me, by sipping on that, that'll give me a little bit of energy, but I could still feel tired with that. When I'm, like, really tired. But, like, coffee, Red Bull, even, like, a Monster. Doesn't do much. Ghost, kind of. 2, 3, 4. This 1, 2. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I don't know how that got off like that. Welcome back, Toji. Bird drink C4. Yeah. I'm new to the channel. What's up, Leve? Celsius are like 200 milligrams. I'm not a big fan of Celsius, though. I don't like the flavors. And, like, I don't know if I've had the non-sparkling ones, so maybe I'd be more I'd prefer those ones a little bit more, but not a big fan. Oh, we're gonna have to have an awkward thing over here. Maybe I'll put something under the... Nah, it'll look weird. And then, yeah, another reason I like to do this is because you can put torches on this and actually have lighting going on. We'll put these here. Light this up a little bit. Ah, dang it. I'm really bad with the whole food thing. Okay, yeah, the 2 liters of Pepsi. I was like that when I was like 15. I had a pyramid. I wish I got the picture still, but I don't have it. Wasn't there a lemonade that killed someone because of the amount of caffeine? Yeah, that was Panera Bread spiked lemonade or whatever the heck they call it. It was not like advertised to be like caffeinated, or at least not as much caffeine as it had. And they had like, I don't know, I had like a few of them. Finally a Brit more unhealthy than most. Goodness, I went on a class trip and me and some friends got coffees. And one of them introduced me to a new coffee since, and I've Tropic Vibes, coconut. For a coffee? What if you make a helipad to fly Pepsi? You're so obsessed with the helipads. That's insane. Got more of this. That's really out? Dang, okay. Oh, I gotta go sleep before stuff spawns. My nose is driving me crazy. Who's talking smack about me right now? This is insane. Cutting you off. Rather drink coffee than energy drinks. I love the flavor. I do like coffee, but I'm not like a huge. I never understood people, and this is obviously like, you know, other things that keep them doing these things, but you know, drinkers, smokers, like, how do you do the same thing every day, multiple times a day, for as long as people smoke, drink, you know, the same beer? Like, it's like, I don't understand. I cannot have like one flavored thing. It's just not, it doesn't work for me. Can't have one flavored thing. Like, it's gotta be different. Like, yo, I don't drink the same soda for extended periods of time. I don't eat the same snacks for extended periods of time. Like, I swap up my cookies. I don't even drink the same cookies. Or eat the same cookies for more than, you know, a couple weeks. But I drink variety of drinks, yeah. So I just can't stick with coffee because it, more or less, the kind I like would be, you know, very similar. I get old to me. I rotate through 6 different beers. I mean, beer's ass anyway, though. So, there's that. All right, we've completed the little hole here, which isn't that big. But we'll go... I might fill this in so it doesn't look super weird, just being this little small area. And then we'll just start going up from here. I'm not sure how much I want to do, but I feel like having like this entire area, just a wheat field, would be really cool. Gonna head to sleep now. I think considering it's 3 a.m. Peace out, dude. Water bucket clutches are easy on Bedrock. You just press shift and hold the button down. So laggy though. Somebody had said that the other day, actually. They're like, why does everyone talk smack about Bedrock? I'm like, it's just not great. I'm not even just like saying it, and I've never played it. Like, I've played it. It's not great. Okay. And then let me make a chest for wheat. Might as well just start. I can use it for decoration later. I don't want to focus too much on that kind of thing, like I said, but at some point probably. Today is my lazy day, where I don't want to focus on too much. Grew up on Bedrock, but I still switched up. Say Java is leaks better. It's way better. I grew up on... I started Pocket Edition, like back when Pocket Edition like first came out. That's when I was playing. And then moved to PS3, then to Xbox One, then once I got a PC that was good enough to play it, PC, because it's just so much better. But I was playing Bedrock up until recently because everybody that I played with, you know, was on Xbox or Switch or something. Now everyone's got PCs, so it's all good. Still play Bedrock. I see why people do. I mean, I'm not like trying to hate on it too much. I just not a big fan myself. All right, I don't want to have to fix that, so I'm gonna just do that, and then we can start going up to the next level. Dude, I'm gonna flip out. What is going on? Minecraft Education. Yeah, Education Edition. I forgot about that. Some people play that too. Uh, and they're changing the renderer soon, so it loads better, right? For Java? I think I've heard that. I just don't want them to make it like Bedrock. And then the fact that you can't choose your version on Bedrock is really annoying as well. That's another issue I have with it. Because it's just like, I don't know, Bedrock's such a cash grab. It's like the way Microsoft makes most of their money off of Minecraft. So, you know, I'm not a big fan. And then they just they're going to try to like slowly move over. Didn't like a CEO of one of those companies, maybe it was EA, didn't she move to take over Mojang? I think. Or Microsoft's gaming division or something like that. EA? Yeah, oh my god. It's like I'm shocked because I heard about that a while ago and I'm shocked nothing's happened with it. Like where she hasn't like changed. Unless I'm just not aware, but I don't think she's changed anything. But everybody was like, oh great. She's going to ruin this game. I'm about to rip my nose off. Are they coming soon? I mean, I imagine they would have. Maybe she's going to roll them out slowly so she doesn't get in trouble immediately. Yeah, I hope she doesn't mess with it. Like her statement when she came in was like, I don't even remember what it was, but it was so fake. I'm just like, oh my god, this person's going to ruin this. Guess let me run back in here and get more leaf litter. This is a pretty good strat, but I have to chase it. Go to like the top here, see if it's any better. Bed Wars? What are you talking about, Bed Wars? Okay, that's not the way that I wanted it to go. Oh, great. That is the worst place it could have gone, right into this tree. I heard about how people were worried about the monetization of Minecraft, like ads and big servers. Hypixel, have you always been more of a survival person? Yeah, I've never been huge on servers. I think there was a period of time when I was like, I don't know, 13. I had a laptop that barely ran Minecraft, and I ran it on cracked too. It was cracked Minecraft, didn't own it. And I played a faction server a lot, but they don't really, you know, they're not as popular as they used to be, so it's obviously not as fun. But factions is probably the only time I ever really got into servers. Otherwise, not really. Alright, did you ever get in? Oh no, I already said that. Only big thing I got into is Skyblock for Hypixel. Yeah, I mean, I've tried it, and I understand that's one that people could definitely get into because it's like its own game at a certain point. So I get why people get really into that. And I've seen videos of people get like really far. Like you can get very far into that. But I've never gotten into it myself. I've tried a couple of times, but it's not something I've gotten into. I'm dead now? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, technically. Okay, that's nice. Might give me a few. Just thought I'd let you know. Good job, buddy. You miss me if I died? Yes, I would miss all of your wild comments in the Discord. What's up, What's up, Neko? Oh. Okay, well, I guess that's gonna stay there. Why am I a simp? Will went... Wait. I gotta pump some. That's the only problem with this setup. It's a little toasty in here, but I also don't want to have to get a headache because I don't have any oxygen. Every third message in the Discord. Green, who are you in the Discord? Or are you just like a lurker? I don't think I've ever seen your username in the Discord. Love the vids and calming aspect to them. Most YouTubers are just rushing everything. Appreciate it. Daniel, thank you. I'm gonna eat water crackers. What is a water cracker? I think I can. I'm Matthew. Oh, what's up, dude? That makes sense. I was so confused. Dip the crackers in water. Yeah, what is that? Like oyster crackers? That's not another name for that. You put me back onto Minecraft Lip videos and how slow you're taking it, which makes it relatable. Big up. You, bro. Keep up the work. Thank you. Appreciate that. Don't have fun doing those, you know, big things. That's kind of why the Ultra Hardcore series died out. Just got too much. I'm not saying I'm done with it, but it was just like getting to be where I had to projects. I did work on projects that were just going to get too big. That just felt the direction that the series is going. And series don't work on YouTube as well, for the most part. See, when all this grows, I feel like we'll be good to expand quite a bit. How long will you stream? How long will the stream last? I'm not sure. We've been going for an hour 15. At least when I stream, I like to at least do a couple hours. Depends on how I'm feeling by the end of the 2 or 3 hour mark, whether or not I keep going. Probably at least 2 or 3 hours. They're just skinny and kind of bland, so they go good with cheese. Talking like club crackers. Do I stream every day? No, I don't stream every day. If I ever go full-time YouTube, I've thought about streaming at least like a few times a week. As just to have like a regular thing going on, because I would obviously have the time, but I don't have the time to do it as of now. But full-time YouTube has never looked more possible than it has been in the last few months, so it might happen at some point. Of course, I see you as soon as I'm going to sleep. Oh, yeah. Hey, I mean, you can hang out and fall asleep. Most people... I hear a lot of people fall asleep to my videos, which I do not take as an insult, because I do the same thing for a lot of other people. Call Me Kevin actually just uploaded a video. It was literally titled, like, you've seen this title before, but I was surprised to see Call Me Kevin do it. And I fell asleep to that last night. It was called, like, 2 hours of Minecraft to fall asleep to, and he was just, like, vibing. And I'm like, this is awesome. He's played Minecraft before, but never in that way. What's going on, Colin? Welcome. I just unorphaned a salmon. Or a salmon. I orphaned in my favorite... Oh, I see. Okay, I was like, what are you talking about? What does that even mean? Me too. I'm so tired right now. I always watch you right before bed. Your voice is mad soothing. Appreciate that. A lot of people say that too. It's actually gotten out at work recently that I do YouTube And one of the managers walked up to me and he's like, "I saw your video." And I'm like, "What?" Like, "Yeah, it was nice calming." I'm like, "All right, thanks." A lot of people say that. What's my dream car? Oh, I didn't even see that. Sorry. I'm a truck guy. Right now, I have a Ram 1500, 5.7 Hemi V8, which is pretty nice. Like, if I had to pick like an obscenely ridiculous one, it's definitely gonna be a truck. Like, if we're going outside of practicality here, probably like a F-250. Old square body? No, it's a 2020. It's a 2020. And if I was to get like an F-250, you know, out of like for dream, it top trim, whatever that is, platinum, F-250 platinum. I don't need dually. That'd be a little too ridiculous. So something like that, most likely. I do like the old ones, but I never had a square body. Like my first car was a 97 F-150. It was a V8. Did I get struck down? No. What's a boogie truck? What is that? Dually F-350? No, that's a little too much. I don't need that. What's my job? I'm a supervisor at a plastics manufacturer, and I would say I enjoy it just because I have the respect of people there now, which is nice. But it's so boring sometimes. But for a job, you know, I don't want to work anything. I would like to do YouTube full time. That's the only job I really want. But for a, 9 to 5, I enjoy it. Dream car for me is a 68 Charger. You're in Jameson's lane with that one. Tesla. Oh. Alright, so we cleared this out. Oh, let me check the stuff at the river. Take this. Okay, YouTube does not like the word Cummins, I think. Because that got held for review. Where is that? I would take a 5th gen Cummins with paint match. Yeah, I mean I'm kind of into the Dodge ecosystem with the Ram, so I wouldn't hate on like a 3500 or something like that. I really have no loyalty to any kind of specific brand, honestly, because everything's just what it is now. But I do like. I was a Ford guy originally, just because Ford treated me well. So far, the Ram has treated me well. So as long as it keeps doing that, I'll be down with it. Is there a certain sub count you have in mind that would make you full-time YouTube? See, the problem is sub count doesn't really do it. You wouldn't think somebody with my sub count would be saying, "Oh yeah, it never has looked better for me going full-time in the last few months." But that's because that video did so well that it did everything else on my channel started to do well. Even videos that recently flopped are, some of them are getting close to 10K. So because of that, I'm like, oh, now I could hit, whatever my requirements are for full-time income. It's never looked better. But once that video slows down, it's a matter of replicating that, honestly. It's all about views. If I can get to a certain level of views per month and consistency on that, then I could leave, which is probably 800, or not 800, maybe like 600,000 views a month, and then I could probably go full-time. I would take a Ram TRX. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up. Let me look that up real quick. Here it is. Ram TRX. Oh, yeah, I've seen those. Those are nice. Yeah. Yeah, no, I would take that, too. Those are expensive. It's kind of like if you were to get a... what's it called? An F-150, a Raptor. Raptor used to be my dream truck just because they're ridiculously expensive for no reason. Yeah, I would take that too. If I stick with the Ram thing, I think for sure I would take that. What's up, Joshua? Appreciate it, dude. What's going on? How much would 600,000 views a month net you? I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to like air that out. Depends. It depends on what kind of videos I'm making. I'll tell you that. If I was making, you know, if that amount of views is coming from a 30-minute video, it's going to be a different amount than if it came from a video that was an hour or an hour and a half. But I would probably be, if I was working full-time, it's kind of a thing too, because if I was doing it full-time, I would be making more videos. So, you know, it's kind of just, and I would be streaming more, and I would just be doing more. But it's got to be stable. About 6 to 7 billion. Yeah, okay, buddy. All right, did I check this? I checked the sugarcane. I didn't check the potatoes and stuff. I got a couple grown. Okay, we'll spread that out a little bit. Maybe I'll get started on. Nah, I'll wait to fill this up, and then once I fill this up, I can get started on like a section for this. Let's get spreading. All of that. Perfect. Okay. So, like I said, I don't know where this stuff's going to be sectioned off, but because I want such a ridiculously sized farm, I'm thinking maybe having a path going through here. This side could be wheat. All of it can be wheat. And then this side could be multiple different things. Maybe like potatoes back here. I'll use free cam here just this once. I don't really want to use it much, but maybe it's good for planting things. Maybe like potatoes, path, carrots, path, sugarcane. Maybe. And that'd be a ridiculous thing. And then I need to have like a main. Maybe I'll end up putting a house back here at some point because it's kind of where the path would be coming from. I said 627, thank you. And also that's got to be dead now. There's no way that's not dead. Who's investigating? What is that? What do you mean? All right, we almost got this filled up though. Yeah, let me fill this in and then we can get on the second level. I low-key already almost need to repaint my nails. They're chipping so bad. Never painted my nails. I don't know anything about it. Need to bleach my ear. Okay, I just never mind. I was gonna ask what that was, but it's Will, so it's just bullshit. Anything else I need to fill in? Probably this. And then I'm going to actually real quick, because we're going to need dirt to fill in all this stuff. I'm going to see these top areas that I'll need to end up flattening a little bit more. I like it looking hilly, but I don't want it to be too... like the area has to be big enough to support that. Get rid of these little pieces and stuff like this around. I can fill in some things. Create them bright pink. That's what you're down with. Navy blue. Navy blue. Not switching to pink. Let me pick a. I've been playing this play random. Let me pick some. I'm like most of the songs I like for C418 are alpha songs. I don't want anything to double play though. Let's add to queue here. Dang it. That gives me a little bit. Yeah, like all this can be perfectly good land for this. And then actually I'll use the water bucket up here. This is pretty flat. We can clear all this because I know I'm going to put the crops here, so I might as well get whatever seeds I can. This only works as well as this when it's completely flat. I don't understand the way water works. Like, goes for the nearest block it can to go downhill instead of spreading out that way. Finished my water crackers, and now I'm eating a brownie with vanilla ice cream. Life could not be better. Yeah, I've never heard the water cracker thing, but I think you're talking about, like, club crackers. So, I'm down with that as well. Is this my other? No, it's this other side. It's freaking. I don't know what you just said, Will, but it wasn't good. All right, let's plant this, and then we got this area pretty flattened out. I just emailed you with the questions so you can check whenever. Oh, the business? Okay, I'll check that later. I get so many. If you're an editor, I'm probably not gonna say much about it. Not to be rude, I get so many people asking me about editing, and it's just like, I don't need an editor right now. I don't know if I'll ever need an editor, but I definitely don't need one right now. But maybe in the future. When can I edit? No. I've seen your editing. We're not throwing no Subway Surfers on the bottom of this. Yeah, I get it. Whatever. I do have this copper. I don't know why I'm not using that. But my attention span? No, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. Oh, my crackers, whatever Trader Joe's calls them. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Why did that get flagged? It's Subway Surfers and Family Guy. Is Family Guy a thing they do now? With the shorts or the TikToks or whatever? They throw Family Guy on the bottom of stuff? Minecraft parkour too. Yeah, I know that one. But isn't that normally like with the Reddit things? Specialize in promoting. Shut up, gosh. The freaking bots. I need a split screen with someone playing with Smile or breaking wax molds. Oh yeah, I've seen that stuff too. Oh, it's insane. I can't believe it. And I get sucked in like everybody else. I just try not to watch that stuff. Yeah, look at that. There we go. There we go. I'm not chasing that seed. Called normal Minecraft. What is? Why are you not using shaders? Oh, yep, that's okay, I see. I don't know. I just chilling, so I just said no shaders, why not? Let the computer chill with me. That's the thing. I have the computer. The computer's not in here. The computer's through the wall in another closet on the other side of the wall here. There's another one, and it's in there. So, like, when I had it in here, I turn on the shaders, and you could just hear the damn thing, and I'm like, oh. Plus, it would have heated up this room a little, or the closet, more than it already is going to get heated up here. What's in my computer? I mean, you can see some of it here. 3070. I don't know what else it shows. Actually, does it show it anymore? Yeah, it does. Ryzen 7 5700G, 32 gigs of RAM. It has a RAM Rob. What? You can take my RAM? No, I like that truck. Don't take my truck. That wouldn't be very nice. Stuff is expensive now. Oh, yeah. Never mind, you're not talking about the truck. The RAM. Yeah, RAM is pretty expensive. Your ideal body style for a truck. Are you referring to like old body or new? Or like crew cab or whatever? I like the newer ones. I'm not a huge fan of the older ones. I do like the the 90s trucks just because I had one, my first one. So nostalgic, I guess, for me, just because of that. But and then a crew cab. I don't like the look of a truck that isn't a crew cab. Mine is an extended cab, so it has 4 doors, but it's only half a back door. And I'd like it. The bed is longer, so it makes up for it. But ideally, I do prefer a super crew cab or whatever you call it, just a crew cab. 3, 4. And it's like funny because I was driving around in between the truck, my last truck, and this one. I was driving around a Equinox, a Chevy Equinox, for like 3 years. And now my wife has that car, and I use the truck, and I hop into that car occasionally. I'm just like, wow, this thing's small. I'm like all the way to the ground. Ford F-150 Lightning or a GMC Cyclone is where it's at. I've heard bad things about the Lightning, I think. I could be wrong. I haven't kept up with it much. Maybe in Florida, but I mean here in a colder environment, I feel like I've heard that it kind of sucks to have a bunch of people. Oh, the old Lightning. Oh, okay. Am I wrong? Is that like the Fast and the Furious, like the one he was the parts truck in the first one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, those are pretty nice. I'm gonna extend this. I need to get some slabs though. And then where am I gonna end? I think ending it on this downslope probably is the best spot to do that. And then we'll have to get more dirt to get through here. I'll probably like that. Not give me a good direction. I want a GMC Cyclone. I'll have to look that one up. I don't know what that is. GMC, have I seen that before? Cyclone. I have not seen this. Or maybe I have. Once. Is that like a racing truck or something? I want a Porsche, but I personally love my Subaru. Reliable brand. I've never had a Subaru, but I do hear they're reliable. Not big on sports cars, though. Like, occasionally, I feel like I would enjoy having one, but I feel like I would never use it. Like I'm more like get a truck, have like a, you know, 4-wheeler, dirt bike. What the hell is that? That had to be the song. 4-wheeler, dirt bike, you know, go-kart or something that you can put in a trailer with it and go have fun with that. All right, let's get the 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this going to reach to the edge? Of course not. I'll just bring that along. I'm okay with having awkward spots, but I don't want to put one water source right in the middle there. It doesn't make any sense. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That's going to cover the whole thing right there. Dang it. We'll get a couple copper ones. I know I'm going to go through them. I have a job interview soon for a company I've worked for before, but it's low-key keeping me up, guys. Any tips? The last job interview I did, I hated so much because I've never been like I never cared about job interviews very much. Like it didn't make me nervous. But the last one I had, man, they like this guy asked me a question. I literally didn't understand the question. Like the way he phrased it just didn't make any sense to me. I didn't know how to answer it. And I told him that, and he just sat there and let me sit in it. And I'm just like, dude, I don't know how to answer this question. So I would not want to be in another one. And that's not even for the place I work for now. The place I work for now, I didn't have to interview because I already worked there before. So I don't really have great tips. I mean, just don't stress so much. It's pretty, you can read that stuff when they go in there. Answer the questions professionally as possible. Actually, no, I did interview for my position I have currently in the job place I have. And I aced that. Gotta sound like a corporate, you know, suit, depending on what it is. The chair is wobbly. Get a new chair. Don't sit through it with a wobbly chair. Wait, what? Can you agree that some trucks look better at a dually and vice versa? Trying to think. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Like, if you're gonna have a dually, I don't think there's very many dualies I've seen with a proper bed on it, like not a flatbed, that look very good to me. I think it has to be like a flatbed or something. For like aesthetics. There's a group task to just give me the job. Yeah. Yeah, it depends on what the job is. But like when I went for my supervisor position, I think one of the things I said, and I remember their faces, they like looked at me like, oh shit, okay. One thing I said, I'm not even sure if this is in response to a question, but I was like, this feels like a step for a career, not, as opposed to just another job. So, stuff like that helps. Even if they didn't ask it, you can kind of just throw it in there if they're like, oh, any other questions or anything you want to say or whatever. If you don't know how to answer, just tell them to go. What? The wobbly chair thing is a test that Google interviews would do to see how people dealt with it or if they would advocate for themselves, really. And they say Shakespeare is dead. Also depends if you want a good towing truck that looks good. Yeah. Flatbeds are less practical. What do you mean? I mean, I guess, so you can't, like, throw things in there. That was the only dually I've ever driven, a construction truck for the company I worked at. I had to drive a number of times, and it was a 3500 dually, but it was a flatbed, and you couldn't see out the back window because it was full of stakes. But I like the look of the truck. I just don't like the look of like the regular ones with the actual bed, especially not like Ford F350 dually, like the newer ones where they square off the wheel wells. Not a fan. So much bigger lately. Same bed space, but take up more room. Yeah, I'm a big fan of like being a big vehicle though. Guess it's something about being American probably too, but I just feel safer as well. I was 6, I wrote a book about a mole who built a motorway. Used heat glue, what? Book or 2 sentences. Yeah, that's All right, so yeah, we're gonna end this here. I have to find a way to make that look not awkward. With just a strip like this. I could just actually cut it off right here, I suppose. I don't have to worry about it. And then we'll throw... we'll just leave it there, right? So throw this here. Grab some water and throw it in the corner. How does... Wait, who ate a Rubik's Cube? Then I was 6. I also ate a Rubik's Cube. How do you eat a Rubik's Cube? Usually people solve those, but each their own. I know. Look, you're supposed to solve it. You're supposed to solve it, Will. You don't eat it. Peace out, Colin. Appreciate you stopping by. You can solve one? Yeah, I can solve one. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know why I felt like I had to go to sleep. Oh, my nose! Nearly 20, I would hope I could. Can you, though? You have a strange inkling you still eat them. That is a weird thing to do. I've never thought to eat a Rubik's Cube. I partially want to just like leave this to grow so I can just get it all at once, but we do need the seeds. Oops, wrong one. Peace out, sleepyhead. That's actually appropriate that you're going to bed. You know what's messed up? Most people would read Sleepyhead and they would think of like some sweet thing or whatever. I read Sleepyhead and I think of that scene from The Punisher where the wife wakes him up and is like, "Sup, Sleepyhead?" And then she's talking to him and the people come in to kill all of them. Just wait for it to all grow, then I harvest it all in one go. Yeah, I'm going to do that too, but I do need the seeds. Not a marine, you don't need crayons. I would understand crowns, but crayons better than a Rubik's Cube, though. Kids do that. I've heard that before. This is coming out nice. I don't know why I'm doing this. We're gonna come back to this world and we're gonna have plenty of crops though. That'll be nice. Like we're gonna have just a field of this stuff all the way back to the red flowers probably. Never ate Play-Doh. I would also understand that. I've heard people eat Play-Doh as well, or kids anyway. You know, just be a little more understandable. Real quick, we'll take an intermission on that. I want to stay close by and see if we can potentially get some materials. I guess the sun's going down. I don't want to go too far anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like that mountain has not much in the ways of like resources on the edge, so I'm not going to bother with it. I'm like half asleep. Why are there so much crops in your world right now? That is literally what I'm doing today. I joined, you came in later, I think, and I'm like, I just want to farm. I just got on this world to farm. That's all I'm doing. Like right now, I'm not saying this is all the world's ever gonna be, but I wanted to stream today, but I didn't want to be creative. So I decided to get on Minecraft and basically make it farming simulator. Y'all seen that lady that drinks Febreze? No, what? Ugh. No, I've never seen that. I can't even imagine wanting to. Like, I feel like you can spray that and you accidentally get a taste of it in your mouth if you had too much around you. And that's, I think, I can't imagine it tastes good. That eats couch cushions. I've seen the one that eats her bed. And then that guy that has sex in his car. All right, what am I doing? I gotta look for materials around us real quick. But it's got to be near us, so hopefully there's like a cave. Outside of the bat cave right there. This episode about a TV show about that? Yeah, My Strange Addiction. I was about to mention that guy. Yeah, that's the one that like everybody talks about. And this is a very nice world. I normally get a lot of mountainous worlds, which I do like, but cool to have like a flatter one like this, especially with the lake right here. It's 2000s Mustang. I think it was something like that. Pond lake near your base is begging for a fishing dock. It is actually. I was just thinking the same thing. It definitely is. At some point, we'll get to doing that. But I like to fish. I've always thought to do a fishing stream because I talk about fishing so much in my later videos. And maybe I will. But it could not happen. Like on a stream like this, it probably would be fine. But I've had some streams there's only like, 7 people in it, and like maybe 2 or 3 of them are sleeping. So it's like, and then there's lurkers. So like there's not much chat going on. But if it was a fishing stream, man, I'd have to be like bouncing off a chat. Can't talk about that or just be chilling. Which is maybe another day. I don't want to be creative. I'll do that. Big marsh like boardwalk the spiders walk across. Could be really cool. Yeah. Where's the Reddit stories over the Minecraft parkour combined with Subway Surfers in the corner? That is like anti my channel. Something I'm very proud of, by the way. Like that video that popped off recently, I was so happy because it took over the Ultra Hardcore episode 1 as my most popular video. The Stardew Valley video got close. It got like half as many views, but the closest thing yet, and that one did take over. And I was like, okay, good, because not everybody, it was still a chill video. A lot of people I got on this channel as subscribers from the hardcore videos were more inclined to be those kind of viewers. I love it for the peak. Good, thank you. Going to start re-editing all of your videos. Subway Surfers in the bottom. I will post them on YouTube. I want to see if YouTube's copyright claim system works. I could strike them down. Just uploads like the shorts. I don't think my content would work in that context. Yeah, I don't think there's any caves near here, though, so we'll have to keep doing this. I wish spawn chunks was still a thing. I think that went away. If that was still a thing, I could just run off, but... we'll make an excuse to run off right now for the farm's sake. I'm going to look for melons. I don't have any melons here. Then we can look for a cave on the way of looking for some melons. Plant all this stuff and head off that way. One of the directions. I'm going to stay away from that side because it looks to be going colder along with that way. So we'll go that way. And make it transformative. Yeah, okay, buddy. I'm one of those new subscribers from your most popular recent video. I've been loving the content. Appreciate that, dude. You guys are more of the people I'd want to be subscribing. Because if you enjoyed that video, and a surprising amount of people that watch the entire thing, then you're definitely going to be more into the stuff I actually like posting. I should drop some of this stuff off just in case I come back with a bunch of stuff. Tell a story about eating Rubik's Cube over it. Yeah, that'll be transformative. That's right. That would be, I guess, maybe. But I don't know if that would still be. That wouldn't be, because it's not talking about the video. Video would be unrelated. All right. Hopefully, a jungle is not too far away. Because I will abandon the plan to get melons. Don't want to, though. I feel like jungles are one of the more popular biomes that I run into. I never find deserts. I think deserts for the last 5 years have been the rarest biome for me. Outside, I feel like I might come across badlands more than I do deserts. Or I come across them at the same frequency. Never abandon the plan. It depends. If we're running off for an hour looking for melons and I haven't found any, I might want to turn back. And I'm going to have to rob this village because I did not take along any food, so we'll have to take the wheat. You just shit out of Rubik's Cube 1 square at a time. Yeah, that's a good question, actually. It digested. Can't be healthy. Came out solved. That's beautiful, dude. Take that on Penn and Teller's Fool Us. Okay, that'll be enough. All right, I don't know of anything else that I would really need, but we'll look out for some things. I want melons. That's basically what I'm going for. And a cave. A cave would be nice. Luckily, it doesn't matter if I die. Oh, look at this, man. I'm coming across all kinds of spots like this lately. This is so nice. What is this? Dang. Why do I look at chat once and I see people talking about eating Rubik's Cube? Because apparently he ate a Rubik's Cube when he was a child. Mr. Will. Don't ask me why. I don't understand. There we go. I don't want to get diamonds or anything. I'm not really looking for that, but I'll take any iron I come across. And I guess I could do with a little more copper. It's a troubled child. Fair enough. Some goofy childhood shenanigans. Yeah, I've heard of plenty of that, but I have never heard of a kid eating a Rubik's Cube. I feel like that would hurt so bad. Even if you took off the pieces, like with an adult body, one of these cubes is pretty big. Like, what is that, 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch? Or whatever it is in centimeters for the UK, Mr. Will? What's my earliest Minecraft memory? Watching my cousin play Xbox 360 edition. She built this box hotel and like a few floors, and I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. Not expecting you to pull it to speak. Scramble it and solve it. That's what I'm saying. Like, where did it all go? Solve the cube. It went in the toilet. Oh, okay, I'll solve the cube real quick. I'll solve. Here. I'll read chat while I do this, I suppose. I'll just scramble it up a little bit. I haven't solved it in a little while, so it's not gonna be too fast. But I can't do like the 30-second thing that people do. I think my best time might be like maybe a minute. It's not. I don't do like super fast. Is there a big circular piece in the middle? No. In this, no. I mean, there is a circular piece. You could take off the cap and, like, you know, adjust the tension or something. Am I still being picked up? Okay. Here, I suppose I could do this. There. Alright, well, we'll solve this real quick. I always like... I probably have a better way of scrambling this thing that I don't really... Yeah. But like, it's scrambled enough that I'm not gonna... I only know one way to solve this cube. So, it really doesn't matter. If one block's... Or if one thing's out of place, I'm not gonna be able to just solve it. I'd have to, like, start over. Never solved a Rubik's Cube in my life. I feel left out. Fastest time is like 39 seconds. Yeah, I never gotten there. No. The only what do they call it, algorithm or whatever I know is probably not meant to do. Like, I can't do that. I'm not smart enough. No, we're not playing Minecraft anymore. No, we're gonna play. But somebody wanted me to solve this, so I'll go ahead and solve it real quick. Like I said, it's been a minute, so I'll go ahead and solve it real quick. Like, I'm not gonna do anything efficient at all. This is not the best way to solve a cube. I never thought I would have to do it on a live stream, but here we go. Why not, I guess? I'm kind of forgetting at the moment, for some reason, how to actually solve it. Like, some people can do this without even having to really look at it, and I'm not there. Like, I can't do one side. I have to turn it to the face. Otherwise, I can't really do it. Eat the cube. I'm not eating the cube. Thanks for the 5. I'm not eating the cube. What the hell's the matter with you? Like, I cannot do this effectively. At all. Yeah, okay, that's all good. Of course. Of course. There. Solved. Alright, back to Minecraft. Really gonna let Will be braver than... Oh, yeah, I'll let him do... That's fine. That's fine. Stop crying. Not eating it. Jesus. All right, let's keep looking for this jungle. Hopefully we got some melons. Probably gonna find it near like an ocean or something. It's usually where I find these things. All roads lead back to Rubik's Cubes. Is that a thing? I need to get another one. Minecrafts are made of cubes, yeah. That is like the #1 pixel art that I've seen. Every Minecraft world is a massive Rubik's Cube. I guess it could be. There's a few more colors than I would expect to be on the damn thing, but yeah. That's supposed to be a village? Wait a minute. Okay, there's probably a house on the other side of... There they are. Now I could stop here to sleep, I guess. I didn't bring a bed for some reason. And luckily I took a screenshot. I mean, we're close to 0-0 because we're at spawn, but I have a screenshot of that bad cave anyway. Not eating the cube. What if we're Rubik's Cubes? What? I don't quite understand that. At least lick the cube. I'm not licking the cube. I've dropped this at work on the floor in the warehouse. I've dropped, my kids have played with it. I've gotten all kinds of food on it, I'm sure. It's gross. I'm not doing that. Clean the cube. Well, it's not dirty. Like, there's the white part. The light's making it look a little cleaner than maybe it is, but it looks pretty close to that. Can I focus on this? Yeah, it's not dirty. Feels like a fever dream? Why? What happened? Oh, we're headed towards the cold. I've been trying to avoid the cold. Oh, wait, no, that's the original. Okay, I need to go straight. These are important conversations. Yeah, why, yeah. What'd you guys expect? Especially the newer folks from the playing Minecraft without rushing video. This isn't what you expected? When you watched that video? I'll be talking about. I'm gonna tell you guys the best biome. It's very nice. I did a tier list on the second channel with different biomes. Rubik's Cube camera. We want the Rubik's Cube. I already did the Rubik's Cube. Yeah, I will. That's a good biome right there. I actually prefer non-snowy taigas, but I do like shader. Hold on, I actually want to test this. I saw this setting the other day, and I want to test it real quick. In my shader settings, I saw. Let me go to these real quick, and then I'm gonna see if I can find this setting real quick. Yearn for the cube cam. I'm not moving this. This is such a pain. I moved this camera. I didn't have the light here. I didn't have the camera set up. I have had this whole setup for a while, and I have not had these things set up. Is this gonna work? What are we doing? What? Oh, I didn't turn them on. It's gorgeous. Ah. Oh, my computer needs to take a second to render this. Holy crap, what's going on here? What's going on? I play with shaders all the time. Why is it lagging? Jeez Louise. Load, load, load. Holy crap. Come on. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Dang, I wanted to use the damn things just to look at something. Okay, there we go. Nope, nope, nope. It doesn't like something. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't like it. Oh, wow. Oh, this is going to crash. I don't know why that's not working. You miss playing with shader. They're very nice. I don't know why mine are not working right now. Like, maybe I have to load them first and then go into the world. I don't understand. Just load them real quick. Yeah. Or I'll do this real quick because I want to see shader pack settings. I saw something, and I don't remember where it was, but there's like a setting to have it. Oh, rain puddles. You can have that on. That's pretty cool. There's like a setting to have it always snowing, and I was curious about that because I've never seen it snow in certain biomes, so it'd be funny to watch that real quick. Rain/weather, special cold dry weather. I know I saw it on these ones too. Rainbow style. If you guys see anything about snow, let me know. You ought to be in this thing. Not gonna be in lighting. Sister bought a house. That's nice. Show light levels. No, it's not. Where did oh, Snowy World. I'm stupid. Salted paintwork. That's real nice. Yeah, let's see what this looks like. And then the computer is going to explode. Yo, what? Okay, stop. Why is it melting? Oh, this is so annoying. I don't know why the computer's, why is it, I don't understand. What if I drop the 10? I use shaders all the time. What is going on? %. What is going on? I don't understand. It's annoying. It does. It looks really nice. I'll have to look at that on my own. I don't understand why. I was on shaders before I even started streaming just today. Well, there you go, I guess. Whatever. Let's keep going. That looked really nice, though. I'll have to really take a look at that. I didn't expect it to look like that. I kind of just expected it to look like normal snow, but it made the leaves look cold. That's a good idea for a video. Because I've been wanting, it won't be till the end of the year, but when it gets around Christmas out, I just wanted to do like a relaxing like winter world. But doing like a winter only world with like, let's say Snowy Taiga, for example, is like the single biome. You miss out on stuff. So if I could do something like that where it would make it look cold and snowy everywhere, that would work too. And as much as I kind of like how these villages look, they're so useless to me. They don't include like any of the good stuff that you could find in a village. To my knowledge, anyway. They're one of the better looking ones. Oh. Jesus. You miss old villages? I don't miss old villages. Nostalgia can't even make me think that. They're just not it, man. Yeah, we're definitely heading in the wrong direction, though. I've been talking about lately on, like, other videos how, like, a lot of the worlds are just really water heavy now. But this one is flipping the script on that. Not super old, just like before the Pillager update. What was there? All I know about is the old villages and these villages. Was there a third village? Less blacksmiths now? Yeah, I think that for sure. It's really hard to get blacksmiths. I've done like super flat worlds and I'm just like, what's going on here? It's impossible to find a blacksmith. But like I said, it's really hard to, I mean, with all the biomes and all this, like, it's just because there's more stuff in the game now. Like, deserts used to be everywhere. I could always find a desert. But now, like, we're going to run around looking for this jungle. And I guarantee we'll not see a desert. We're just going to see these giant spruce biome right now. What the frick? Yeah, there we go. Can I get to an ocean? Because I know that's where I'll find a jungle. Did a structuralist super flat for 1,000 days, then got bored. I mean, I imagine. I watched one of the last times I think I watched Mog Swamp was his dirt only world that he did with the other guy. I can't remember his name. And yeah, definitely some patience you have to do that. I imagine it's extremely rewarding. You're like, I literally I have this world and it's all completely from nothing. Like, yeah, that's impressive. It was pretty good. I don't even think I finished it. I think I might have got to where they were gonna post 500 days, but I never saw it. Peace out, Leve. Leve? Leve? The heck? Oh, it's a tree. Yeah, and I'm not gonna get any of that stuff. I'm not a fan of that. That's Laney's biome, not mine. What's up, Cal? I'm looking for melons. We're just farming on this world right now. Kind of all I'm doing today. And I need some melons. But of course, the jungle. I've been seeing so many jungles in all these worlds, and one time I want melons. There's none. There's no jungle. I haven't even seen an ocean. Yo, a pink sheep. What's up, dude? I'll let you move on with your day. Oh my god. I'm tearing through food right now. Bread is such a horrible, like, crop, or food item. You expect it to be good. I feel like I used to always eat bread, but it's terrible. Like, you just have baked potatoes or something, and then you get way more for each crop. Like, for a food crop, I'm going potatoes above anything else. Like, you can get golden carrots from carrots, but most people are just going to use the farming villager for that, and they're not going to actually craft them. Which, fair enough, because that's a pain. The amount of gold you need. I actually used to do that. And I could have sworn at one point, I guess some Mandela effect thing going on here with golden carrots. I could have sworn that they had like a small healing property at some point. And it's probably me just mixing up memory with the golden apples. They nerfed bread? Did they actually? I assumed it'd always been this bad. I just never, like, noticed. Wait a minute. Don't these things follow the sun? I don't have a bed. Why didn't I take the villager bed? Oh, I'm stupid. Do you like villagers for all enchants, or are you an enchanting table, then get mending kind of guy? I kind of do both, normally. Like, not in the same world, but I play so many worlds. I play like way more worlds than most people do, just because most of my videos are one world, one video. So it kind of depends on what I'm going for. But in like my own personal worlds, which I don't have very many of in the last few years, I normally do like the villager trading hall. But I remember that too about the carrots, but at the same time I know it's wrong. Yeah, yeah. Like one of the first realms, or I think the second realm I played, and like my family realm, I started using golden carrots, and I'm like, what the frick? Like, oh, bedrock sucks. You don't even get these carrots suck. But then I go to Java, and it's the same thing. I'm like, oh. That is another thing I hate about bedrock, though. Eat stuff, and then it takes 30 minutes for your hearts to heal. Have everything spawn in your face. Like, I don't know why they made the version that runs on your phone so much harder than Java. Like, everything's going to spawn in your face, and then you're going to take 30 minutes to heal when you eat something. Also, got to remember that I'm not playing peaceful right now. Do you have a family world right now? No, I don't have one right now. We've been kind of using the wired SMP, which is not... Season 3 is not up yet, so we don't have a server up right now. Kind of been using that as like the thing. Actually, we kind of have one, but nobody's played it since the first night. We used the server that I used for that. I put a new world on there and until I get season 3 going. And nobody's played it. Much. When is season 3? Soon. All right, I'll actually go to sleep. Thanks for the awesome stream, Wired. Catch you guys later. Appreciate it, Riley. See you later. This is heading in the right direction, though. 'Cause I'm pretty sure the biomes now, like, they stick to warm. So we should be headed towards the right direction for a jungle, which is going to be a warmer biome. Damn cherry trees. Hoping to find this soon. Damn, it's 11 o'clock. I didn't even realize that. Take these. And I'm going to steal this bed, sir, once I sleep in it. All right. Let's keep going this way, like I said. Oh, melons! Nice! Oh, we don't need a jungle. I'll take it. Dude, let's go. I didn't know they had these in these villages. All right, that's all we needed out here. How far did we go? Why does that get flagged? It's so weird. Oh, I didn't mean to hide that. Shit. No, I didn't mean to hide that. Well, shit. How far did we go? Where's the 3,000 blocks to find melons? Very nice. Okay. Beautiful. I could go through the nether if I had like a water or a lava thing. Maybe I'll do that. See if we can find a lava pool. I feel like they spawn in the acacias pretty common. I saw one along the way, so I could always run back. I don't want to waste too much time looking for a lava pool. Yeah, let's just head back and see if we can find the one that I just saw. I plan on getting out of the nether. That's a good question. Yeah, you're right. I'm an idiot. That's a good point. That wouldn't work. Okay, well, we'll just go back then. Dang. Take a trek back through everything we just saw. It's not that far, I guess. And now we know where our end destination is anyway. I think a portal would be good to get out. Yeah, it would be. Yeah. That makes sense. Things like that, it don't make it into videos that I post when I do stupid things like that. Which I feel like doesn't happen that often, but occasionally I'm just like, I get somewhere and I'm just like, shit. Can't believe I did this. And none of that gets included. Sometimes it does. I include some stupid things. Yeah, I include some stuff. You're playing really slow, huh? It's been almost 2.5 hours and you're still on copper. I like worlds where you do this. Yeah, man. I just literally, like I said, I did not. Well, I guess you missed the beginning of the stream, Omega. I said when I got on here, I didn't want to do anything creative. I just kind of wanted to like play. I do vids on SB this season. I do have a second channel now, so probably. As long as I can record, as long as I make sure I record the launch, which I'm also going to stream, which is kind of an issue. Then yeah, because I'd want it to be like a series on the second channel. You're going to forget to record on launch? I always stream. I feel like I wouldn't forget to record it. And I could always use the VOD, but I don't know. We'll see. Second channel's popped off quite a bit, though. For what it is, anyway. Yeah, there's that lava pool. I was gonna use you, but there's no point. What is that? Oh. Gonna try and make some videos? There you go. I imagine Matt will probably try to make videos too because he wants to switch to Minecraft. So that'll be pretty interesting, I think. I have a few people making videos on there. I'll definitely do it. Maybe it'll keep me on there and get some projects done. I think I'm definitely gonna make sure I do that because now that I think about it, that'll get me playing it more. You're gonna try and record? Hell yeah. Yo, what? I mean, too bad these things are basically useless, but they're super rare. I can't believe that. I didn't even see a freaking woodland mansion. Or, not a woodland mansion. A, dark forest along the way. Alright, well, let's hit this up, I guess. I mean, we could probably die at it. I don't know. These things are so useless. So you can find the room with special things or whatever, that chest that's hidden. I'm gonna just get a screenshot, and we'll take a look around the windows, I suppose. See if there's any chests. But yeah, you'll have a good computer. That's good. Just thinking about getting a new computer. Just because I could like justify it. With you know, with like if this being like a part-time job at this point. But I'm like, nah, I don't need one. My computer does just fine. I don't need one. But if I get a new one, I'm like, I'm gonna get one of them. I'm just gonna get it's gonna be over the top. Like stuff that I don't even think I would need. Just upgrade yours and do a small second channel vid out of it. Yeah, I suppose. Not a bad idea. Let me just get a screenshot. I don't think I'm gonna mess with this right now. By the way, did you ever upload the RLCraft death montage? Did I ever upload? Did I stream that? I'm trying to remember. I did stream that. Maybe I will. It's kind of hard to upload or to like get. If I stream that on Twitch, then I might do that. That's actually a good idea. There's a jungle over there. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. It's okay. It's one of those. It's a swamp. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. To do. If I streamed it on Twitch, I'll do that. I think I'll download the VOD because you can get better VODs over there than you can on YouTube. You download your VODs from YouTube and it comes out like 360p, or it says it's 720, but it's like they're so pixelated. But Twitch VODs are pretty decent, enough to make a video out of anyway. How much do you pull in on the side YouTube at the moment? Not a couple $100 a month, I think, maybe, on the second channel. As of right now. Could go down. A lot of views came from the start of the hardcore videos, so. And I'm trying to make that channel just like, unadulterated myself. So I'm trying not to like follow any kind of, if I want to do SMP videos, I'm gonna do SMP videos, but it could be less attractive and that number will go down. Also pay him, what does it say? If you need to pay me less to afford a better computer, it's okay. I don't need a better computer. That's the thing. I could have bought one, but I don't need it. I was actually looking on one. I was like, this is $3,500. I'll do that. But no, I don't need it. I don't need it. Maybe a tax write-off. I can convince myself all day to try and do it, but I just don't need to. Damn. What? I thought I did this for the melons. I'm not even gonna. How many do you get? Well, okay, you get one. All right. We're gonna have plenty of seeds for it. I hate trying to set up the pumpkin and melon farms. They never look aesthetically pleasing. Worst part is, right now, half of that is RAM. Yeah, probably. It is free labor, if you want to call it that. He watches the streams anyway. And storage, yeah, the one computer I'm talking about that was about that much was like, it had 2 terabytes. It was like a 2 terabyte SSD. Which I've only ever gotten ones that like have like 1 terabyte. It's mine. What's up, Zoe? How's my day going? Pretty good. Not too bad. It's coming to an end. Gotta go to work in the morning, but it's not too bad. Pay you in positive affirmations. I feel like that's not accurate to what I would be doing, but yeah, we'll say that. $400 plus probably another $600 in RAM. Yeah, it was 32 gigs. I haven't really looked at the RAM. I just know it's expensive. 32 gigs DDR5 with the one I was looking at. 2 terabytes. And I can't remember what it had. It might have had a 5070 in it, maybe. Or a 5080. I can't really remember. Yo, I got a ship here. He just bullies me. Depends on what you're doing. I'll take the paper, why not? This does not have a... Whoa! This does not have like a good spot, I don't think, or that captain's quarters in it. Nah, this is buried. Nah, it's probably buried. Was he string bean? I did call him that today, yeah, I did. I just thought it was funny because I said that the other day on a phone call. You deserved it. Not an insult if it's an astute observation. I mean, he is. Technically. It's not like bones. I don't know, he's not bony, I guess. I've seen some guys where it's like their forearm width, like the size of their forearm is the size of their arm all the way up. I don't think Jameson's like that. Or like your bone in your arm in the middle, or your elbow. That's like the fattest part. Like one of those guys where that's like the fattest part of their arm is the bone. I think I've lost my direction here. Yeah, a little bit. This way, yeah. First thing this dude says to me, Easter brunch, is what's up, string bean? Yeah. Yeah. It'd have been a lot worse if you came to my family's Easter. Just hear all kinds of shit. For everybody. You look like a string bean. Like, this is the closest thing we're gonna... It's a beach. We didn't come across a desert. 3,000 blocks, not a single desert. Nothing even close. Is that an ocean, though? Oh, it's not gonna be faster to get back, depending on where it... Yeah, let me see where that goes. Might be quicker. We're gonna find out that there's a jungle, like, right around the corner as soon as I go over here. I'm tall doesn't make me a strong bean. So, like, I saw a Moist Critical video today, and he was playing a game, and somebody's like, it's like, what's up, short guy or something, like little guy, I think it was. He's like, hey, I'm 5'6". And so I'll say to that, it's like, hey, I'm 5'8". Love Charlie. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like his videos. I don't watch all like the main channel ones, but I do watch a lot of the gaming ones. which is just so funny because that's like the amount of effort he puts into them is just minimal. And it's fine. It's great. It's actually fantastic. But it is funny because sometimes I'm even watching and I'm like, you could have skipped this. But I like them anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm such a big fan of like the YouTube meta now, where the longer videos. And as a someone that posts videos myself, I see why. But I'm a big fan of it. I love it. Yeah, the amount of effort is. It is. Yeah. 180 pounds. Yeah, 180 pounds at 6'4". I mean, come on. Yeah. Like, if I was 100... Like, my ideal weight is probably 175 at 5'8". If I got any less than that, which I did at one point as an adult, I think I got down. Actually, no. That's about as low weight as I got when I worked for Publix. I dropped a bunch of weight, got down to 175. Anything skinnier than that, I would have been like a rib cage. £140 2 weeks ago. How tall were you? How tall are you? What is this? What is happening with the hardcore world? It's in the air. I'm not closing it, but it depends on, I have to want to do something on there. And depending on the direction of this channel, that honestly might get moved to the second channel if I even continue it, because I'm trying to get this channel to a point where, like, I have like a minimum amount of, well, not a minimum, but I try to post things that are going to get at least X amount of views. And I expect the next hardcore video that probably not even break 5,000 views. The ultra hardcore video. Because it went from, the first episode's got like 600,000. The 7th episode has like, hold on, let me look. The 7th episode, which is the last one I posted, has not much. Not maybe 10. Where is it? 9.7, not even 10. Not even 10K. $5.11. Can't eat enough. Really? Big farm and a mansion? Yeah, but I'm not trying to make that kind of content. Like, if I want to at some point, I will, but I don't know. Alright, this is where we start to... skip that. This is where we start to... Fair enough. Yeah, dude. Sorry, I know people like that series, but, I'm gonna start hanging on to those. I got the melons. We're gonna start stocking up on sugarcane so we can make a big field for that. None of this we're gonna get done today, but still. Oh my god, this scared the hell out of me. Blind Spots is a good song. 145.11 is still quite skinny. It is pretty skinny, yeah, but if your metabolism wouldn't let you, I guess that makes sense. Metabolisms are so funny though, because like I always had like a really strong one as a teenager, and then I hit my 20s and it like just died the fuck off. I mean, not too bad, but like I got up to like 215, but I don't really watch what I eat or anything like that, and now I've been hovering within a couple pounds of 205 for the last, I don't even know, 5 years or something. Or not 5 years, sorry. At least a few years. Which I could do it to lose a few pounds, but still. To be honest, you are very underrated. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. All right, let me throw this into this chest. All of our crops that we're going to use. Like that. Perfect. All right, and that's going to get our starter stuff. I'll keep the bed in my inventory so I don't forget if I need to run off again. There. Smelt this. Last I checked, it was 69 minutes that my freezer broke. What? What about mine? Me, Ronald. What's up, Ronald? Let me make some other armor pieces real quick. I can make some pants. All right. Continue this, I guess. Farming for the sake of farming. I would say 8 Omega. He's my fancy. Who hears from Jude's stream? Who's Jude? And why would they be here because of Jude? Am I missing a joke? What's the Jude thing? Oh, damn, I'm stomped on that. Oh. Like a recommended thing? There's a Minecraft Trapper YouTube, but I don't know why people would be here for him. That's what I was thinking. Probably just a recommendation. Anybody remember YouTube Gaming? I remember YouTube Gaming. I am so mad they discontinued that. That thing was awesome. Like when I was my senior year of high school, you'd go to watch like a stream on YouTube. Now it's so impossible to find streams. Like I don't even know where you look. No, it existed for about a month. I feel like it lasted a while because I used to use it to watch streams on YouTube because I didn't watch anything on Twitch. And you could go on there and there'd be categories just like it would be on Twitch. It was just YouTube Gaming. And now, like, to find a YouTube stream is just annoying. Like, I think there's ways to do it. I don't know. It's so annoying. Like, YouTube Gaming was set up like Twitch in a way. It wasn't like a ripoff or anything. And now, like, it's just crap. Feel more people stream on Twitch. I don't know, honestly. To be honest, I don't know. Probably look it up. But I definitely don't have much success over there on Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch right now, but I don't even... I could have... I think at one point I had a stream, maybe the last few streams, where I had like close to 100 concurrent viewers on a stream here, and then I'm streaming on Twitch, and I don't even know if I had one viewer over there. Like a lot of people will multi-stream YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, because exactly what I'm saying. You know, people want to get like partnered on Twitch or something, so you stream there because you have to. But yeah, you just don't see as much success. It's like funnel people over there, which doesn't work if you're multi-streaming, because some people just stay on YouTube, which I'm fine with. I don't mind at all. I just multi-stream just to have it. If people want to go to Twitch because they prefer the platform, they can. I normally do Kick as well, but there was a bot that hit the stream immediately, and I couldn't do anything with it for some reason, so I was like, I'm not doing Twitch. I'm not doing Kick today. All right, so we got that. I gotta make another one now. So, just do from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, actually. I think at this point you only find YouTube streams by subscribing. Yeah, but it's just like so dumb. I feel like you go to people stream on YouTube because there's more discoverability, and there is through subscribers and stuff like that. But you know, they could have it even more if they set it up. If they just kept YouTube Gaming around, they don't have to do anything else. That was like a pretty good way of doing it. I was very upset when I went to go do it because I think it was. I don't remember the URL, but I at the time I knew it, and I went to go type it in, and it didn't exist. Kick still exists. Yeah, Kick still exists. It's better for the people that stream on it. I know people have problems with Kick. But for people that stream, it's a lot better. You get like way better revenue splits and blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. You have less of a, you know, get earlier payouts, less of a freaking thing. So I see why people like to stream there. But I just do it anyway because I'm streaming anyway. And people can pick their platform they want to watch on. Never go to other platforms because I don't feel like downloading Revenant's Twitch. What's Revanced? What's that? Yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference to me who's watching from where. But people have their preferences. Well, I wish I could sleep. The damn rain. Whatever. Did you ever get into watching Hermitcraft or any of those creators? I haven't gotten into watching much Hermitcraft, to be honest. But I did get into watching, like, okay, I shouldn't say that. Like, I watched Ethos side, but not every video. I think at one point I had, like, for maybe the latest season or the season before the latest season, I don't remember, maybe it was season 11's what's sticking in my head. I don't know if that's even what it was. I did watch maybe almost every Etho video, but I never watched any of the other guys. They're too, they're family friendly, which is cool. I mean, my videos could almost be considered family friendly. Like my videos, not the live streams necessarily. I curse more than I would on a video. But those guys are so family friendly to the point where I'm like, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I'm like, okay. Playing that one up a little bit. Just the way they talk to each other occasionally. I'm just like, all right. There's family friendly, and then there's like, kind of like playing. Oh shit! Playing kind of childish. Is there a hay down? What is that? What the fuck? Nice. All right, let's go over here. I'm trying to get some coal. Like I thought I just saw hay bales on the very bottom of the cave. I don't think. Oh shit. No, this is the path block. I was over here earlier. Like, yeah, I couldn't be on Hermitcraft because I could maybe make videos like they do, and I'm not even close to. I cannot build like those guys. I don't have any kind of talents. I don't get the viewership that those guys get. But just hypothetically speaking, like if for some reason I was, you know, like, hey, you want to be on Hermitcraft? I couldn't do it just because like I'm not like we stream or just talk in general. I slip out curse words, like I just talk like that. You know how people on Android download pirated versions of games on the App Store called APKs? Revanced is kind of like that. Patches, or how people do certain things in the app, like no ads. Oh, okay. Okay. No, I didn't know. I didn't know that people. I didn't know you could do that with Twitch, just because it's like an online service thing. I could never be a family-friendly content creator. Yeah, no, I'm not. Like I said, mine are pretty close, but it's just because the vibe I try to make the videos, it just, you know, cursing doesn't really fit in all that often, but I might slip out the occasional shit or damn or something. And not edit it out. I have specifically, though, now that I think about this, I've definitely edited out, like, F words. I'm pretty sure I've done that on this channel. I might have let a couple slip, I can't remember, but I know for a fact I've edited out a few, like, you know, F words. Just because. I don't even know why, but I did. Like I said, it doesn't really fit the vibe that I try to go for. To throw in, like, hard cuss words. All right. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. We'll get a few out of that. I swear too much. I do too in real life. I mean, I swear a lot. Like, I go to work and I'll talk to managers. Like, I'm not a manager, but I'll talk to the managers, and we're just cursing. That's just how they talk, you know, or at least they do sometimes. So I know I can talk like that, and I just do. Definitely not professional. I mean, unless it calls for it. If it calls for it, I do. But I won't use them. But still. Well, I'm using Revanced YouTube. All it's doing is modifying existing versions of an app. I'd say kind of like mods on YouTube. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I didn't know you could do that on your phone. I know like they have add-ons for like browsers on like desktop and stuff. I just pay for premium. I do pay for premium, yeah. I pay for premium. I've been paying for premium like for 5 years now, I think. Or actually, 2026. Up probably about 6 years. Because I remember about 6 years ago, they rolled out the like I remember one time, like I was sitting on the couch, I'm watching YouTube, and I'm like, dude, what is going on? Oh, what the hell is that noise? Oh, that's this thing. I'm like, Jesus, what is that? I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm getting so many ads. And then at one point it got so bad. I'm like, I timed the ads, and I'm like, and this is not gonna be a surprise for anybody that watches YouTube now because it just does this, but it was like every 2 minutes. I think I had an ad 1 minute. I got an ad, 2 unskippables or an unskippable ad for 30 seconds or something like that. Started the video back up. I started my timer, and it was like 1 minute and 30 seconds. I got another ad. And I'm like, dude, this is a 15-minute video. It's going to take me half an hour to watch it. And obviously that's what they want. They want people to pay for premium or just to get more ad revenue. So, but I fell into the trap. I got premium, and I've never stopped paying for it. But now I can kind of justify it a little bit because I'll be like, well, you know, I don't really pay for this. YouTube pays me more money than I pay for the subscription. So it's fine. But I've been paying for it even before that. Too poor for that. So I sail the 7 seas. I don't know. I don't know what I don't sail the 7 seas with. I only pay for 3 subscriptions: YouTube Premium, Spotify Premium, and Dash Pass. I have had Dash Pass for a couple years, but I get it free with my credit card. Otherwise, I pay for Premium, or YouTube Premium, I pay for Spotify. I pay for the Disney Plus bundle with like HBO, Hulu, Disney Plus, and I think that might be it. I'm pretty sure that's it. I was paying for Paramount Plus for a while. My kids like SpongeBob, but they like the SpongeBob. You can get some of the SpongeBobs on Prime, and then the show, some of the seasons, so that's fine. And then they like the movies, so I was like, you know what? The only thing they're watching on here is the SpongeBob movies. I'm just going to buy the movies, and then that'll save me money after only a few months of not paying for Paramount. Yeah, I think that's all I have. Put them on Phineas and Ferb or Wild Kratts. I don't know what Wild Kratts is, but they do watch Phineas and Ferb occasionally. Like, I watched Phineas and Ferb when I was younger, but I'm not like a huge Disney guy. My wife's more of a Disney person. Well, in general, she's a Disney person, but like, you know, for the shows and stuff. Like, I stopped watching Disney Channel like 2011 when I was 11. Bundle, damn, Disney owns the streaming business, almost a monopoly. Yeah, I got in at a better time. I don't know what the bundle's worth now. I think you have to call to get it. But I remember I was sitting there. We were paying for all this stuff individually, and it was way more expensive. And I remember sitting there, and I'm like, my Vizio TV had an ad on one of the things. I was kind of just reading the ads for some reason. I don't know why. And I was just sitting there watching the scrolls go by. And then I saw the Disney bundle. It was like all 3 of them for like $30 a month. I'm like, holy crap, that's way cheaper. It's so much cheaper than what I pay for. So I look it up, and the bundle had just started that day. Like, literally, and it was like 1 a.m. and it just started at midnight. Like, it was actually kind of hard for me to, like, you couldn't look it up and find that bundle. You had to like use the QR code they had on the screen to even get to it. I've been paying for that ever since. And then I had somebody that wanted to get the bundle, and they had to call them just to get it. Wild Kratts was a show where 2 brothers had suits that let them turn into animals and learn about nature and stuff. Huh. Would you ever do a manhunt style video with friends? I think your editing and vibe would go amazing. Yeah, I guess it kind of would. I've watched a few of those from like years and years ago when Dream was making them, and yeah, they were pretty laid back editing wise. I'm not sure. It'd be a second channel video if I did, but I'm not really a speedrunner is the problem. Those guys are like really good at that kind of stuff. I'm not so much. Oh wait, what am I doing? Do this. And I need to put down another crafting table. Get that. Put these down. DW, I'm sure someone in the Discord is good at speedrunning. Oh yeah, we'll. I don't know what that DW, man. I'm so bad with like these little acronym text message things. What does that mean? That's the second time I've seen that. I think Manhunter stuff would be for Will. It would be for Will, yeah. Oh, don't worry. Okay. I can't remember the one that it took me forever to learn. But it was so obvious. There was one. Oh my god. He was told it, and then I forgot it, and then I finally remember it. Will went to bed. Yeah, he went to bed. In the UK. Probably I fell asleep at like 5 a.m. But yeah, I suck with that kind of stuff. Ancient Keep Up the Times. I can't. It's hard. Dude, the one I'm talking about that I can't remember, it was like for 5 or 6 years I had no idea what it meant. And then like somebody finally told me and then I forgot. Here, I guess. Like, I want to say SMH, but that one's obvious, so I don't think it was SMH. I think SMH took me a while. God dang, I wish I remember what it was. Like, I thought it might be something else. I used to read it, and I would always think it was something else. Maybe it was IMO? I don't know if I know what that means. I don't think I do know what that means. What are you planning to do with this much wheat? I don't know. I just wanted to farm. In my opinion. See, every fucking time I see IMO, I feel like it's somebody just slurring I'm honest or something. Like, I don't know why that's what I always... Yeah, okay. In my opinion, I definitely didn't know that one. I need another one of these. Yeah, I don't think that's what I was talking about, but I can't remember what the hell one I can't. Like HBU, I feel like I always knew that one because it's pretty obvious. I don't know. Something I unked out on, as people like to say. No, I always knew TBH. That one, I think I used that one frequently. Some of them are too obvious, even for me. Yeah, I was worried. Green is gonna be your personal Gen Z terminology dictionary. Oh, yeah, yeah. They said they're not great with it either. Gotta get some oxygen. It's kind of funny because I'll get used to the temperature in here and then I'll go out and I'll be cold in the rest of the house. I only know because of friends. Yeah, I don't even bother asking half the time. I do on chat because I'm like, I don't know what you're saying to me. I don't know how to respond because I don't know what you just said. So I feel like I have to ask. But with like in day to day, like I'll just forget anyway, so it doesn't much matter. Goes out to 4. Okay. I mean, they're not getting done what I wanted to for the entirety of the wheat side, but we're getting pretty far. I'll make up for your shortcomings, but if I can't, Will can make up for me. I really wish I remembered the one I'm talking about, man. Like, I wonder, what is that called? Like an acronym? Like text acronyms. There's a checker for this? Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Some of these are not ridiculous. I got FOMO. Well, who doesn't know what that one is? ICYMI. I never heard anybody say that, in case you missed it. Some of these are probably old. Social media. Okay, these are like commonly used text ones. Let's look at the social media real quick. No, I don't know. It's not on here. Maybe it's HMU. I don't know if it was that or not. One of them that stumped me for years. Oh, I gotta remember to get this sugarcane, actually. Oh, wait, this isn't at 3? Never mind. Danny. Love this song. No one has used ICYMI in probably over a decade. Yeah, that felt like one that you would type in on a number pad. To be honest, I don't know something about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. God damn it. How's it going, Giovanni? Welcome. 2, 3, 4. All right. I'm trying. Okay, so let me look real quick. Where are we at? Okay, so yeah, this is still pretty small. I feel like when we're done, I'll have all of this filled all the way around. And then probably even up to like this level. And then up to here. And that's when we can have the path coming through this. And the rest of it can be divided between the other 3 different crop types. And again, don't ask me why I'm doing this. I don't know. Just doing it. I feel like I'm going to do this when I want to stream, but I don't want to like focus on it. By the way, personally, TS equals this. Oh, I thought that you were saying we got levels to this. Yeah, so I think that's right. This shit. Because abbreviation capital is both letters. Bro's just gonna make Big Farm from season 1. Oh, I forgot about Big Farm. Yeah, see, but Big Farm is not exactly what I'm thinking because Big Farm was this. It like went over like a giant lake and it was all flat. I want this to be waving with the landscape. I don't want to change the landscape. I just want to just ride it all the way up. All the way up and go with the landscape. I prefer farms that look like that by a mile. Yes, could mean this shit, or type shit, depending on who's saying it and the context. I'm learning a foreign language, everybody. This shit's harder than German. Which is the actual foreign language that I dabble in. Still a way beginner, though. I took German. It sucked. You don't like it? I love it. My last name's German. And I like... there's this band I really like that's German, but they don't do any English songs. So I was like... I don't know. I was like, you know, maybe I'll learn a damn foreign language and I'll try that. What's going on, Alice? Might have been a teacher thing. He was a prick. I wish I was offered that in school. I would have taken that over Spanish. I never really got into Spanish, even though it would be well more practical in the US than German. I don't think I've ever heard anybody speak German here. But maybe it'll motivate me to get a passport and actually go somewhere else and visit things. Pretty good. How are you? How aggressive did your teacher sound teaching? Yeah. Just yelling at you in German. German doesn't actually sound that aggressive unless you're trying to sound aggressive. Yeah, that's the whole point. It's actually, it can be quite beautiful, especially if you listen to some music. But it is like some things are just like ridiculous. But like, I don't know. People say English is such an easy language, or not an easy. I think people say it. Some people say it's difficult, but to me it's so simple because like every other language has like gender specific nouns and like you have to change the way you say a and the and all that kind of, and they have neutral and it's like, yeah, I understand it's hard, but it's like it's the hardest for foreign, but it doesn't make any sense to me because everything's simplified. Like, yeah, we have words that obviously, you know, they can be spelled 7 different ways and mean different things but sound the same, and then vice versa. But it's like we don't have German is one of the minority second languages in the US. I believe Spanish is the first. Yeah. German is like 5th, but it's supposed to be an easy language for English speakers to learn. But yeah, I always get so stumped on like that, like gender, that you know, what is it? Masculine, feminine, neutral. It's like, how the hell am I supposed to know what a theater, you know, how is a theater masculine and a restaurant is feminine or vice versa? I still can't remember. And there's different between different languages. But that shit like drives me crazy. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, how is this? And then sometimes you think you're like, okay, this could be more feminine, I suppose. Like, there's an example I had before that I was positive it was a masculine thing. I'm like, okay, that could be a masculine. Like, it sounds kind of masculine, even the way you say it. And I can't remember what it was, but it was like a place. But then it was a feminine pronoun, or like it was a feminine. The was feminine, like it was like D. It wasn't das or whatever. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. I hate this. That's like the hardest part of any foreign language. It's like you can remember a lot of things, but to try to nail down, or even like you know, just even get your brain wrapped around which, you know, which ones are gender specific things. It's like what about a restaurant is any which way? Ugh. What am I doing in game? I'm just farming. That's all I'm doing. I decided I didn't want to be very creative today. I just wanted to like do farming simulator in Minecraft. In English, there's so many silent letters, and the syllables are hard for foreigners or immigrants, but thing like Spanish is so much harder because you have to remember what letter combinations is female. Yeah. Like I said, total beginner. I know that is... I've kind of lacked on the lessons lately, too. Is that... I don't know what that says. Veer is where, right? Let's get... yeah, I don't know. We have to... Oh, we. See, I mix up, I think, where and we. Yeah, veer. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I always mixed... I don't know why. Like, what is where, then? I have to get back on this, because I keep falling off. Where? Spanish? Maybe it's not where. It could be something else. Oh, not Spanish. German. No, it's vo. What is fucking... There's something else that's close to that. I don't know. There's like a couple different things. That are kind of close to that. And then some of them are funny, which kind of gives me a hint as to like people being, you know... like with the English thing, people say a lot of different words are too close to each other that they get mixed up when you're trying to learn English. And for German, I thought it was kind of funny because if you just take a couple letters out, it was like mit is with, but milch is milk, and mish is me, or something like that. And I'm like, it's just like so close, but obviously not as bad as some things. I'm sure there's better examples of that. Like, I think I had like concocted a sentence in my head that was using those words, and it was like mit mish und milch. It's like with me and milk. It doesn't make it's just, you know, a nonsense sentence, but it's funny because if you had to say it, it was like all very similar. Casse is cheese, yeah, and casse is yeah, and then katze is cat, and then coffee is cafe, but cafe as in coffee shop is also cafe, just spelled differently. I want to learn. I'm learning Spanish. I only understand English. Yeah, I would love to learn a second language, but I know I won't get into Spanish because I took like 3 years of that in high school and I never learned anything. I didn't really care either. The only reason I know Kino is because of Kinototen. Oh, yeah. I love that. Is my only thing I like. German is a fun language. It definitely is. And the sentence structure. Don't get me started. That's one of the worst things about learning another language is, and I don't know any other ones, so I can't say this for any other language, but the sentence structure is a freaking nightmare. Like, it helps me so much to know exact translations or literal translations of things, because I'm just like, the way they say things and the way we say things could be completely backwards. And in German, it is, actually. Number systems easy. Yeah, I haven't even gotten started on that. But like, we'll go to say, like, I don't know, the way they say it will literally be backwards. Like, they would start. I watched a video on it once a while ago, and they were talking about the sentence structure in German. It was like a nightmare in comparison to English. 1, 2, 3, 4. Want that one. They start with the verb. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's very it's completely it's not the same as English for sure. I can't even imagine trying to learn something like Mandarin or Japanese or Korean. They have a different alphabet. Like, they don't use Roman characters, I mean, too, on top of everything else you'd have to learn. Sometimes one word on paper. Wait, what? Isn't sometimes one word on paper an entire 20-word sentence? Yeah, there's that. I know it for sure. I know that for sure on like the Asian languages, or some of them anyway. I've seen that. If I were to learn one of the two, it'd be Japanese, because it's less intonation based when speaking. Yeah, like that'd get too complicated. I think I'm too dumb. Like, I still struggle a little bit because I haven't been in school for a while, mainly on like 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. It takes me a second. If somebody says like adjective or like, honestly, I couldn't tell you what an adjective is right now. That's a good one. That's a good example. Like a verb, noun, fine. Obviously, those are pretty obvious, but and pronoun might take me a minute, but it's very prevalent in today's society, so I do know what that is. So that makes it hard enough for me, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Adjective. Yeah, okay. See, I like, as soon as I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I just always, I suck with that kind of stuff, to be honest. I'm gonna head out. Peace out, Alice. One second language I want to learn is machine-based coding. Yeah, I had a time where I would want to learn that, but not anymore. Yeah, even when I was in school, I never really like. I remember I had AP English, which I bumped down to honors English because they had to move my schedule and they took me out of a TV class, and I was like, nah, you put that shit back. But what the heck was I gonna say? Dang, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but I didn't focus on it very hard. I always hated that, so I didn't pay attention too much. I was like, I did math. I was fine with math, which I probably suck at now. Refused to take AP English. I didn't have I did end up in senior year. I moved states, so I did go to AP Literature, and it was fine. I didn't have any issues with it, but I just better in math and science. Yeah, I sucked at science, but I was pretty good at math to a certain point. I didn't have to think too much about it, and I got to a point where I did have to think about it, and that was kind of a hurdle for me. think it was probably not pre-calc. There's geometry. What's up, Daryl? Welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to remember. Geometry, trig. Maybe it was pre-calc. I'm not sure. At some point, I had to pay attention to the notes a little bit, but it wasn't much of a struggle. I just had to actually pay attention. I'm actually going to make this the water source. I'll move that later. Wait, is that going to be far enough? Ah, shit. Might have to move the... Yeah, hold on. So, 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that only goes down to... We'll do this. And then 2, 3. All right. Make some slabs. Throw that under there. I don't take any AP classes right now, but I would love to, but I don't. Because I think it's 50 times more work. When I was in school, it really wasn't that bad. I mean, like, it was actually more laid back, especially for senior year. Like AP literature was more laid back than honors English 3 or whatever from junior year, because they were just like, everybody in this class is like chilling. Like, the teacher was like treating it like it was a college class, because it technically was a college class, but they were treating it like college students, kind of, because everybody was more mature and nobody was going to just like, mess around or whatever, kind of weed out a lot of the kids that make teachers upset in the first place. When I was in school is very different now. My brother is in high school and he describes this and I'm just like, what? Like, Florida passed a law where it's illegal to have your cell phone. I would never need to happen when I was in school because people just put their phones away. But I guess they were not doing that. Low-key AP classes don't mean much. Like, in high school, it's like meant so much, but I mean, college was college. Yeah, I didn't go to college, so at a certain point, I didn't even need to be in those classes. I just took the GPA boost, so I didn't have to worry about it. But I wasn't planning on going to college, and I never did go to college. They just passed that law. And, oh, did they really? It's insane that needs to happen. Like I said, when I was a kid, apparently, because my brother told me, he's like, yeah, I used to feel bad for the teachers because people would just not get off their phones. And I'm like, that's crazy. So they had to pass a law where it's illegal to bring your phone to school. Michigan or something. Yeah. I mean, it helps for your GPA, so it helps get into college easier. Yeah, but I didn't ever plan on going. I feel like if you don't want to go to college for a specific reason, you shouldn't go. Honestly, that's my opinion. Because it's just kind of a waste. It's a waste otherwise. You're going to go into debt for what? If you're not going to go into debt for a reason, don't go into debt. Paying off your... Like, I remember my dad was yelling at me when I was like 19. And he's like, well, if you would have been with me, you'd have gone to college. I'm like, no, I wouldn't have. It's like, I would have ended up right where I am right now. I don't want to have a job as it is, let alone not want to have a job that I had to get a degree for and then have a bunch of debt to go along with it and drop out of the job. Like, no, it sounds terrible. Why the hell would I do that? And I was right. That was when he was yelling at me. That was when I was 19. So that would have been 7 years ago. And I still do not regret going. I do not regret not going to college myself because I just didn't need it. I don't need it. I still have not needed it. It would have never worked for me. Yeah, I didn't go to college and make it 65K, so 6 years later. Yeah. I think I make like slightly above that in my position now. Probably like maybe 70. And then whatever I make on YouTube every year, which fluctuates. And I've only done it for about a year now, so. I'm gonna put this over here. Just not for everybody. I took the classes because I got bored in normal classes. Going to trade school, but that's it. Yeah, trade school makes perfect sense. That's 100%. Like, go to trade school. Absolutely. I think you should go to trade school or look into trade schools even if you don't know what you want to do. Because you're going to get a certificate. You're going to get, or whatever you're going to get for that. And you're going to learn the trade that you want. And then you're going to know because you're doing it. In college, there might be some examples of doing it, but like, you're not until you get an internship somewhere. You're not going to do the job. And even then, you're just fetching people's coffee and stuff too. But trade school, you're going to be doing it. You have classes doing stuff. You're getting certified in these things. So, of course, that makes... And you get paid so good for the trades. Like, trade school makes so much sense. I would vouch for trade school any day over a college, to be honest. If you want to go to college for something specific, of course. But if you don't want to go to college for anything specific, you're just going to get into debt. And for basically no reason, because you don't know what you want to do. Kind of organize this a little bit. And then I think I'm going to call it there. 12:13 a.m. I got to go to work in the morning. I don't know why I'm pulling that up because I got a face cam. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Appreciate everybody talking with me and hanging out for the last 3 hours. Matthew, actually, Omega, Will when he was here, Jameson, Oat Milk, everybody hanging out and chatting away. Pretty good stream for coming back after a couple months, so thank you guys. AI is going to take most colleges' jobs. Yeah, there's that too. I don't even like talking about that, to be honest. But yeah, good night, everybody. Thank you guys again, and I will see... Oh yeah, thanks for Matthew and Riley for becoming members too. Peace out. See you guys on the next stream, hopefully soon. This is pretty nice. I'm probably going to try to stream again, and I'll stream on this world. Or Wired SMP Season 3, whenever it comes first. So, yeah. Bye-bye, guys.